Hello, everyone. Hello, gremlins. Thank you all for coming back to Mass Effect. It's been a little while because I've been slightly busy, so I can't remember specifically when we did the last one. I think it was last Wednesday, but here we are. It's good to see you all. I am continuing where we left off, which is having just recruited Morden, our first new member, I guess, apart from Jacob and Miranda, who sort of joined not necessarily voluntarily, but they're just, here by default. We are now today going to try and recruit Archangel, who is the next person on the list, who is also on Omega conveniently, which is where we are. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can recruit them successfully. As always, keep it spoiler free if you have played this game before. For those who are watching who don't know what's happening, it is good to see you all. Yeah, and today I will just stay in this smaller frame because my whole place is a mess. I am working on a new project, which is an audio drama. Very, very fun. But essentially, for practical reasons, my recording booth, which is coincidentally right next to me, has been expanded so that it can have two performers in it. Because that makes sense for this particular project. So my whole space is full of an extra booth and it's all chaos, and I don't want you seeing all my mess. So we're going to stay in this small little cutout today. Yeah, hope you can forgive me. All right, dying of nothing. See you next week. We will be back. Alex Guff will be here and we will continue Disco Elysium next weekend. So you're very welcome to come back for that, and take care until then. Yeah, it's been a while, but let's go back and continue this story. Garrus Rex, yeah, do you know what? If I could, I would. The OGs will never be topped. And yeah, we basically, I think we stopped right after recruiting Morden. We did meet Saeed. He basically has a mission he wants us to do. So basically, in this game, if you haven't played it before, as you recruit companions, they will each have a personal quest or a loyalty mission. And you don't have to do it. It's optional, as always. But doing that will make them loyal to you. Basically, it means that you have shown that you care about their personal problems and motivations, and it will go a long way if a situation arrives where they, need to decide whether or not they trust you and how loyal they are to you. So we are going to do the loyalty missions, but for now we're just going to start by recruiting the people we can get. And so Archangel is one of the people we can get. They're here on Omega where we already are, so it makes sense that we go and try and recruit them since we're already here. We may have gotten new mails while we were doing all of that. I can't remember, but let's check. Unread messages? No, we don't have any new messages. It's the same as before. We haven't done too much in the game yet. And typically, this woman, Human Chambers, will let us know if we have new mail. So we're just going to go back on Omega and go straight into it, I think. Who made the Twitch emotes? So multiple people made the Twitch emotes. We have... So the Smug Delise one, which is the smug-looking Fleur de Lis, was made by Falling93. Some of the... Yes, the ones that Libra and send in the chat there, which are all the cat ones, the Catatheas and the Per de Lis, I believe. So one of them was made by, I think the original Catathea was made by Porchy, and then Droodle, I think, made the other one, the Smug Cats. Please correct me, guys, if I mixed that up, but it was one of yes. But they're all great, and we are, yes, exactly. Droodle, you made Catathea and Perdelis, right? I got that right, and Porchy made the original Catathea. Yeah, so we've got Smugdelise, we've got Catathea, Perdelise, and we also have we have multiple cats, and all of that came about because in my Discord server there is A lot of discourse about palace cats, which are very fluffy. And so logically, the next step was to make cat, sorry Joker, what are you saying? Was to make cat emotes that looked like Fledleys and Cardathea. Joker, what are you saying? Oh, sorry guys, game audio was off. Here you go. Hopefully you can hear it now. Let me know if not. Sorry. Let's do that again.
I assume everything...
Can you hear it now?
Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Let me know if game audio is back for you. Yeah, great. Sorry guys, that was my bad. Everything's always messing up when I change stuff around my my setup. Please forgive me. All right, let's see if I'm allowed. Oh, maybe yes. Of course, we have to dock again using the CIC. I see. All right. And yeah, how has everyone been? Are you all enjoying Resident Evil 9 as much as I and half the internet are? It's a very good game. Right, we'll dock again on Omega. And obligatory mug. Mug Delise is here too. And to the people who said we should go and talk to Mordin, we did actually do that at the end of the last stream, so we've already spoken to him, I believe. But let's chat to everyone back on the ship again. Why don't we bring... Oh, thank you. Thank you. As always, I will be checking Ariel's comments on the Twitch board, because for some reason you can't actually chat with us. So I'm gonna read those in the stream manager. And you just said, "Oh, happy Wednesday to you as well. Hope you're doing well and feeling positive. Let's have a cozy stream together." Yes, let's have a cozy stream. Absolutely. Yes, sorry you're still in jail, but at least we can get your messages. I think, why don't we just bring Mordin? As you see here, it will say loyalty normal or whatever it says when you've done their loyalty mission. So they will just be normal by default. And if you do their personal quests, they will be more loyal to you. I wonder what it will say if we'll just say loyal. But yeah, here we can see what kind of abilities and weapons he has. Let's see. Yeah, Miranda has these, which are kind of cool. I mean, both Miranda and I think Jacob, is he just a soldier class? Can't remember, but she's definitely biotic. Oh, and cycle appearance. Yeah, you can give them different outfits, but I think let's just keep them as they are. Why don't we bring Mordin and Miranda today, just for fun, since he's a new one. Let's bring him with us. Have lots of biotics, and yeah, he's got some points we can put in. Now, I think it's quite sensible to put the points in their sort of main ability here that just kind of boosts their health and their damage and their shields. I mean, it feels like you get a lot for this, so I'm going to put some points in there. Also, it'll unlock some of these others. Oh yeah, so they have a special ability that you only unlock when they're loyal. So that's another incentive to actually do their loyalty quests. And now, because we fully maxed that skill, he basically gets two specialties we can choose from. So we have one here that gives him more shields and less weapon damage, and one that gives him more weapon damage and shields. Ariel says, try not to talk too much so I won't distract Amanda's gameplay. Oh no, you're all good. You're all good. Now guys, I think this is just a personal preference, and you can respec everyone in this game. So I am just gonna go with more weapon damage because, you know me, I'm reckless. I'm like, health, shields, don't need them. I will regret that later. All right, so yeah, I think let's just go. Here's where we can choose different weapons, but we only have we already have the best ones, so I think we're just gonna go with that. All right. And yes, guys, I am playing one of the new operators in RedSec in Battlefield 6. So yeah, I'm the Danish one, if you're confused.
Excellent.
Knew he could do it.
Okay, and
I've
Edie's
also
giving us little
accessed
updates.
messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel.
Yeah.
There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Oh, for you, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you. And yes, we can respec this time. So they did make some changes to the gameplay in Mass Effect 2, which just means you have a bit more flexibility. In other ways, it's a little tricky. So I was telling you guys about how the Paragon and Renegade system works. So you see I have a lot of Paragon points. These were points that I had at the start of the game because I had played a previous save. Because we imported the Mass Effect 1 save where I was playing Paragon, I kind of came into this game with a lot of Paragon points. Now, these Renegade points are the ones I've kind of built by actually just playing the game. As you see, in each alignment, there are 5 bars. And, you know, like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100%. And the checks in this game for whether you can pass difficult conversations will be not just how many points you have, but how many points you have out of how many you could have at that point in the game. So this game will actually sort of penalize you a little bit for jumping too much between the 2 alignments. So we are mainly playing Renegade, in case you're like, why is Amanda being so aggy with everyone? Just because I think Renegade is implemented quite well in Mass Effect 2, and I just wanted to show you the difference between playing Paragon and Renegade so that you kind of get the full spectrum of the experience. And yeah, Renegade Shepard is really fun. But we will every now and then make a Paragon choice because there are some things I'm like, nah, I don't vibe with that. But the majority of it is fun. It's just slightly more aggressive. But as I said all along, for me, Renegade is not about being evil. It's not good and evil. It's just mission first versus, you know, certain ideals first, right? It's, would you leave one person behind to save a million, or, you know, is it leave no man behind, even if that means potentially risking more people? And there's no right or wrong. It's just a preference, really. So yeah, we're doing Renegade playthroughs on this, and hopefully you will enjoy that. Now, we are back on Omega. As you'll see, the maps are a little bit more linear and streamlined. So Omega is just this big map, and then essentially we will go into new, smaller maps for certain missions. So we went in here in the first playthrough to speak with Arya, who's kind of like the crime boss who runs Omega, and she gave us some information about where to find various people. We've got some shops over here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And we already found out that Archangel, who we're trying to recruit, is somewhere else, fighting all the mercs on this planet. There are 3 rival merc gangs who are trying to take Archangel out because he's so annoying. And they've basically banded together, even though they are technically rivals, they've banded together just to get rid of this one person who keeps kind of messing their stuff up. And we have volunteered, I believe, let's see here, Archangel. Yeah, so we have volunteered to join the mercs so we can be sent out to be one of the people who are trying to kill him. And of course, if we get the opportunity, we will try and recruit him instead. A double cross. Classic. All right.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
Right, so this is referring to the mission we did in the previous playthrough, which was trying to recruit Morden. He was in a different part of Omega. He was in the slums. There was a plague going on, quarantine, lockdown. Sound familiar? We went in to try and recruit him, and we found out that the Vorcha, which is sort of a little... it's a different species of alien who weren't in the first game. They were essentially part of doing it, but they were acting on other people's orders. So, because they're not smart enough to come up with the plan themselves. But essentially they were developing this bioweapon, I guess, and they were testing it in that area. And everyone thought the humans did it because humans were immune. But basically that's, Morden explained that that's because humans are so diverse that they're very good to use as sort of like a neutral group to compare against. But yeah, everyone was really suspicious of the humans, including this guy who's, I think, local law enforcement.
I saved you a lot of trouble. You should be grateful.
Grateful? Huh. Now I get to deal with the slavers complaining about the reduction in their crops. But that I can handle.
All right. He seems reasonable enough.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan?
Yeah, so he's
They're
basically saying they're
pestilence,
dumb.
Nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
But that also means that they're potentially vulnerable to, you know, manipulation, right? Because there's a lot of them, but they're not very smart.
I'll just be going.
Yeah, this is like...
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I think this is apt, like saying this is like Mercenary Citadel. The Citadel is still here. We are going to go there. We need to meet Anderson and all these other familiar faces, but we're going to start here just because we started right next to Omega in the game, and there are 2 characters, well, 3 technically to recruit here, so we might as well try and grab those people before we go to the Citadel.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Alright, so she doesn't rate it, but that's fair enough. Alright, I think this is how we start the section where we go. And, hello. Feel free to lurk, guys. You're always very welcome to lurk. It's lovely to hear from you, and if you just want to chill in the background, that is also totally fine with me. I appreciate all of you.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
So yeah, you see the maps are smaller, but that means they will basically take you to a new instance where the game is happening. I think let's just bring Morden and Miranda again, just for fun. We'll be okay. All right. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just do it. Yeah, it's a bit like Nashadan in Knights of the Old Republic and Star Wars in general.
They sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge.
Okay.
It's a killing
Not ideal.
ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Yeah, so essentially, again, this person's been holed up for a while they're just sending mercs at him. So it's kind of cool that he's held out, I think.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds a bit like a suicide mission.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
Yeah. Okay, so essentially they've blocked themselves in, and hopefully we'll be able to stop this now. And yeah, you're right, like, Mass Effect 2, it doesn't feel smaller, it's just that each map is smaller, it is more linear, it's more a series of missions and levels, with some hubs that you can move around in, but I think it works really well, because it just gives you the feeling that these planets are massive, and you obviously have to travel a bit to go there, so it just feels like cut to wherever the other bit is happening. And I think it works really well. Like, the game doesn't feel short at all.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
I mean, I'm already sold. Like, you don't need to pick him up.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the
Hi,
other
Nathan.
bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions.
Oh, yeah.
Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge. So
It is kind of cool. Like, it's Zora.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
But these are exactly the people we want
Watch
in the
yourself
squad,
on the
right?
Boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there.
We want all
already.
these legends. Like, Morden might
Getting
look
in, simple enough.
squishy,
Getting out,
but, you know,
problematic.
he's pretty ruthless himself.
Let's worry about finding him first.
All right. Very good. Yeah, and so you see we've got more Batarians here, which you might remember from the DLC in the first game. Batarians are not super friendly with humans. There's a bit of resentment from the wars, but I think they're the Blue Suns. I think that's their merc group, and then there's one that's run by the Turians, and I think one
Shepard, I've scanned the
that are
area, but
Asari.
I'm unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Yeah.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Okay. So yeah, we are here to sabotage, right? Because we're not here to actually help these mercs. We are here to help Archangel. Yeah, it's quite focused. It is quite focused. It does feel very clean. So yeah, you'll see again, we don't have a map in these areas, but we have a little, if you can see in the corner, a little objective marker that tells us where to go. But everything is quite linear. There aren't too many directions you can go, so you can't really get lost. And if you see me sometimes like checking where the objective is and then going in the opposite direction, that's just because I'm an old gamer. And essentially, games like this will have put in, like, they will put rewards and collectible stuff in the opposite direction, often, of the main objective. Let's just go with it. All right, so here's where all the mercs are.
Infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise.
Okay, so this is the guy with the plan.
Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself.
Yeah, so this is another merc
I'm
group.
Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse.
You see they've got yellow.
What do you need, freelancer?
Okay, rude.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more.
All right.
Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Hi, Draco.
Why
No
does
worries, we
Archangel
just
give you
started.
so much trouble.
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and
I was gonna say, this guy is giving
You'll
us
regret
attitude.
ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Yeah, why are you so upset?
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think we asked.
Why are
I think we
Eclipse
asked
Since you
about all of
care
this.
so-
Sounds very
Ec-
organized.
It's a constant.
Why does Archangel give-
He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer.
He is an angry
Can I
frog.
assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who
Is he Leon Kennedy?
Even his team didn't
Because
know that.
it sounds like you're
Maybe
describing
we'll know
Leon
more once we
Kennedy.
have his
Sorry.
body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
Imagine if it
going.
was.
Good idea.
Alright, so we learned a little bit. We also find a message here. So Tarek, which I think is the Batarian we met first, said, I've spoken to Garm and he and his men are on board, so Garm's probably the leader of the 3rd mercenary squad. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other 2. Okay, so all the mercs are also banding together against Aria, who is currently running Omega. She'll probably want to hear that. Yeah. Alright, okay. So we've spoken to these guys. I think there's nothing more to do here. Yeah, it's been a while, isn't it? It is an old game, like we say, but it holds up. It holds up. Right. Okay, so let's see here. Objective is this way, so we go this way first. Ah, yes, see here. Essentially, we are here to sabotage, so let's do as much damage as we can. Right, okay, so we're hacking, which is always fun. Basically, we're trying to match the symbols that you see the target code segment on top, and we have to do that for 3 segments, and then we've done it. New hacking games, as opposed to the ones in the first one. So they've got these heavy mechs. We're gonna change their IFFs. Ideally. Right, so here's the other hacking minigame, which is quite easy, as you see. It's basically connect to. You don't like snitches, calm smiling man? That's fair enough, but in this case, I feel like I have no loyalty for these mercs.
That should slow them down.
Okay, so I'm assuming now...
It'll be hostile if they activate
Yeah,
it.
if they use these mechs, they'll attack the mercs. Right. Look, this is gremlin stuff, but hey, they deserve it, right? Like... Who are they to us? Okay, objectives that way. Let's talk to these guys too. So this is another group of mercs. This is Garm, who is running one of them.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till
Yeah.
you
So
freelancers are
again,
done playing
these
war.
guys aren't
Ask your
joining
questions
the
and
fight.
go.
They're just waiting for all of us freelancers to die. So I feel like they deserve it.
When do the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the eclipse and their
Yeah.
mechs.
Rex, is that you? It's Rex's brother.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere.
Yeah, and you
on
see next to
Omega.
him is a vulture. They
Everybody
look pretty
loves
scary.
us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
Okay. That's cool.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly
Yeah, Rex is
worse
still
to
the
look
superior
at than
Krogan.
you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that.
Okay.
We chased him over half of Omega.
Yeah.
Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Right. Okay. Fine. So, yeah. We don't care about any of these guys. Hey, okay. So someone just got killed. But let's ignore that and steal some more money. Sometimes this takes a while until you get the one you need. Right, okay. So yeah, everyone's pretty aggravated. Ooh. And this is probably the ship they were talking about that they used before.
Kathka?
Sergeant Kafka.
Anyway,
You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Were you waiting for us?
The infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
okay, let's ask about this gunship.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Let's not have that happen.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction as long as you're alive.
I'm just saying,
You
as
don't have to
callous
make
as
it
they
all the
are
way across.
to us,
Just keep Archangel
we don't
watching
need
that
to
bridge.
worry about them at all.
The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives.
I love that he's
They'll just need
smoking
time
while
to
we're
set
having
up.
this conversation. What the heck?
So the bridge is the only way in.
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas.
They are so dismissive.
Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Right, okay.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just
Yeah, they
plan
are
the
honest.
attacks and fix
A little
the
too
damn
honest, maybe.
gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go!
Okay, they didn't go that quickly. They just leisurely
Archangel's
walked
got
away.
Quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Welcome to the Renegade playthrough.
Archangel is in trouble. Not much time.
Well, let's
Well, we
not
came
wait
to
around too
sabotage,
long.
right? Look, Kafka wasn't a nice guy. He had it coming.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Headed for combat.
Right. Time to wreck these guys.
Very nice.
And hope Archangel doesn't shoot us first. I am shocked that that got us renegade points. I mean... Oh.
He's with Archangel.
I forgot there's only one shot in the sniper rifle. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, they're setting up bombs and they've got a whole bunch of things we want to try and, you know, prevent. Okay, Archangel's doing okay. We can see their health there. Ooh, let's get this now.
Oh, what's this?
These are upgrades that we can scan the blueprints for, and they will allow us to build things with back on the ship, essentially, with resources. Okay, so lots of ammo, which we'll probably need if we're holding out here. Archangel's doing fine, so I think we're just going to grab everything for now. Okay, Archangel locked this door, so I think we just have to go upstairs. And hopefully not get sniped. Oh.
Direct organ trauma.
Thanks, Morden. Oh, okay, so Archangel's in there. Let's just grab everything we want first, in case it triggers something terrible. I'm just gonna grab all the medkits now, because I think we're okay for healing. Again, I may regret this, but let's go. Organ trauma indeed.
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you too.
I'm just surprised to see you.
You and me both. Still, it's good
Oh,
to see
boy.
a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work.
Of course it was gonna be
Especially on
him.
my
Like,
own.
imagine how... who else could it be with that description, right?
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more.
I
good
know,
on my
right?
own.
What a
At least It's not
twist.
hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
I mean, this is absolutely the best possible outcome. He already sounded cool, but now knowing that it's Garrus, it's just like infinitely better. I know, right? Who could it be but the legend himself? Who else in the universe could run all 3 gangs of Omega in circles? Absolutely.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it.
We
I'm
missed you,
amazed that they
Garrus.
teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
He does have aura.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
Okay, fine.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it.
Let's never piss Garrus off.
Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
I was hurrying.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
Garrus is my favorite, yes.
No, it won't.
But I really
That
like
bridge has
Morden
saved
too.
my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad.
You can
This
actually
place
get
has
shot by
held them all
Garrus?
so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for
Okay.
a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan.
Yeah, I'll
but
take
it's
it.
a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
Let's kick ass.
I didn't like sneaking anyway. Time to spill a little merc blood.
Glad to see you haven't changed.
Garrus, we
Let's see what
changed.
you're up to.
We changed. But, sure.
Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
Hopefully the mech will backfire.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard.
Let's
Let's
go.
give these bastards everything we've got.
You were shooting at the same one.
Heads up! Here we go!
I forget. One shot only. Right. Okay, so they're all coming in this way for now. So let's just keep. Okay, and now we've got actual mercs. I think this is quite a powerful rifle, so even though it's only one shot.
Deploying incineration tech.
Oh yeah, of course, they've got 3 teams, so they're sending in the, it's small. Okay, let's get some, ooh, new battle rifle, cool. Let's get some more ammo. Oh, wait, there's loot in here. Garrus, you're on your own, man. Oh, maybe not the, maybe not that, maybe.
There we go!
Okay, that's slightly tougher one.
Should burn nicely.
Yeah, great. Got one more coming in. Why did I change my weapon in the middle of that? That was so annoying.
Enemy down!
But yeah, they're sending in multiple teams. And we're just gonna pick them off.
Impressive shot.
Thanks, Morden. I really like that they comment on the shots.
One less to worry about!
Right, let's get some more ammo. Okay, they're still coming from this
There we go!
direction. Oh, let's get these people with the...
Eclipse mercs have made it into the base.
Okay. Let's go this way. Right, so they're coming there. Oh, there's so much knockback on it. It's okay, we'll get used to it. Right, so there's 2 of them. Right, okay, that was that phase.
You want something done properly.
Oh, he's got a
Let's
grudge.
see how you handle this, Archangel.
Alright, sending in the mechs. Hopefully our sabotage works.
Go.
They're sending out the heavy mix.
Okay,
That
think-
problem should take care of itself.
let's go up here though. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, so we're just gonna let the mech help us, I guess, for now. Why not? Okay, and I think these are like slightly more powerful enemies. Like, the mech will shoot some of them and take some bullets, so it's all good.
Ah, impressive shot.
I love that he's just chilling up there. Okay. I like this mission. I think it's quite fun. I mean, of course I would enjoy it. It's basically just a sniper's nest, isn't it?
There we go.
That mech's really doing some good work. I gotta reload. Oh, he's dead already. Yeah, this would be significantly more annoying if we had to kill the mech as well. Okay, so the mech turned now, so I think this is where we kill it.
Snipe that one.
Oh, they're so small. Tiny. Oh, it's Jareth. Okay, fine. Let's give him, Come on. I load so slowly. Okay. Big old headshot.
I won't go down without.
Kill that one.
Okay. Wonder if there's more coming?
Looks like that's all of them.
Okay.
Come find me before they regroup.
Sure thing.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little
One
bastard
boss
for
down.
months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant
yeah, he
in the
said.
process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
Yeah, he was pretty, pretty
Still got
annoyed.
blood pack and blue suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to.
Yeah, so we've taken out one pack suddenly.
Reinforce the other side, heavily. But they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
Well, that sounds bad.
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They
Right.
breached the
Okay.
lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard.
Gotcha, so now we've got
I'll
two
keep the
entry
bridge
points.
clear.
Yeah. I mean, Garrus can handle it.
I didn't come all this way to let you die. We'll split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
We can handle it. Leave the doctor with him.
Morden, stay with Garrus. Keep him safe.
We'll do what I can.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
All right, roll out, Miranda. I mean, I would never dare suggest that Garrus couldn't handle his own stuff, but, I mean, for the sake of fairness, let's make sure he doesn't die. Ooh, and I like we can choose new, because we picked up a new weapon. I wonder if it's just a different grenade launcher. I think I'm not using the grenade launcher. Let's just roll. Let's just roll. Okay, we got to close the shutter down here. I see. And stuff will probably attack us in a second. Yep.
I got it.
Right, okay.
This one.
Oh, okay, we got that. Let's see, where's the... Okay, let's go this way first. So the Vulture heal or regenerate the way that Krogan do, so they're kind of annoying. Yes, this is how we do it. You can basically vault over things. Oh, wow. Okay. Surprise! This was a terrible move. Okay, let's, yeah. Let's see here. We gotta go around the corner. Okay, so we double jumped. We will not do that. I can't remember how you vault, so I definitely over vaulted. I will just press it once, and that should do the trick.
I got it.
Cool, so basically you jump in and then you wait and cover. And you take them out. And then we will only jump over one of these. Oh.
Find the large shutters and seal them.
Well, the thing is, we have to go this way, but... So, basically, we use powers and run. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Here comes the pyro.
Now let's finish you off.
Let's jump back and see if they follow. It's a bit of a weird corner here. Might swap to this. So we can do something a little faster.
There's a console near
Right.
the shutters. Here they go. There's not too many yet.
Right. Alright, okay, so that was a decent enough way to do that. We gotta shut that before they all come through.
Shut down.
But that's kind of the usual.
Come close and try that.
Shutter secured.
Great. Okay, let's go back.
Hurry.
Pick up more ammo on the way, ideally. Yeah, that was a kind of a weird corner trap there, but hey ho. Alright, let's run back and go the other way. Oh, 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 medkit, I guess. Right, what nasty things will happen this way? Okay, so we've got breakable crates. Gotta get into cover there. Most of these are just normal ones.
Holding out for now. Dealing with shutters would help.
Why are you rushing us, guys? We're doing the best we can. Okay, so we do want to find some ammo in here, ideally, because that will help, because the gun isn't super powerful. Sniping these guys would help. Okay, we've got ammo over here. Nice.
Trouble ahead.
Now we should be able to do this.
Press it.
Great, so I think take this one out. And then... Yeah, okay, so the Krogan is definitely the problem. So let's focus on that one. Reload is so slow. And then let's deal with this. Basically punch the Varen to death. Which is pretty metal, but... Right, okay.
Commencing shutdown. Obstruction detected.
Okay, so yeah, because this little guy got in. So yeah, we basically have to make sure that they don't get in, because that will disrupt the doors closing. Gotcha. Okay, so we got all the shutters done, and now we have to go back.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back.
Okay, so we gotta go and stop this guy, ideally. And we did, okay.
We're compromised.
Right. Let's see what we got. Let's just kill some of these normal things.
Kill that one.
I mean, maybe this is the time to get the grenade launcher out. Sorry, that was just kind of funny. Oh my god. So slow.
Charging.
Watch out!
Close combat. Problematic. Should burn nicely.
Let's just punch him. Yeah, punch is good. Let's get this guy before he gets Garrus. There we go. Nice, guys. Wonder if there's any more hostiles. I don't think so. You good? You good, Garrus?
Thanks, Shepard.
Yeah.
They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen
Well,
a
good
Krogan
thing
regen that
we
fast.
gave him
Freak
a bunch of
nature.
headshots there.
He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way
Okay,
out.
so that's 2 gangs
I
out
think
of
you're
3.
right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced
Very good,
before.
very good.
Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head on.
Oh no! Guys, get into cover. What are you doing? Okay, so
They fixed it, but not completely.
we've got a ship here. That's not great. So we definitely need to take that out.
Watch your back, Shepard.
This is so slow. Right, we gotta take out this,
They're rappelling down the sidewalk.
Oh.
Ground floor.
Fine. Oh, let's not get hit by that. Learn from the best. Sorry, fellow Turian.
Not difficult.
I need more ammo. What? They just locked me out. Rude. Yen, yes, please go to bed if you need to. I know it's late for you, but it was lovely to see you. No! Stop shooting Garrus! That's personal now.
Garrus!
Nobody shoots our friend. Not even a
Enemies in front.
ship. Right, so here I think the play is to wait for it to deplete its ammo, and then we just hit it with all the ammo destroying things we've got. Right. Then it moves to a different location, so we gotta go in different cover. Okay. I see how it is. Oh. Shit, but that's not what we wanted. Oh, the ship's here now.
Firing now.
Okay, took down the ship. Yeah, they did. They did mess up.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker.
That doesn't
make sure
sound
they're
very
ready
good.
for us.
He's in bad
Yes,
shape. We need
hydrate.
to get him out of here.
How dare you? Stupid mercs. I'm glad we killed you all. Okay, so we did extract Archangel from Mercenary Siege and recruited him for the team. Unclear whether injury to Archangel will impair his ability to assist in the mission. Regardless, revelation of identity as Garrus Vicarian useful in keeping Shepard comfortable. Oh yes, now we just need Rex. So we found a new weapon, which is good. We found an upgrade. We made some money. And we found some resources. All in all,
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics.
hey, if they could recreate
Best we can
Shepard
tell,
from like a
he'll have full
puddle.
functionality, but
Shepard?
He's fine.
tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
He's fine.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
I kind of want to say that.
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely
That was
holding
kinda
together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan.
Shepard's got scars. We can match.
Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
Can we just, like, appreciate how big a chunk of his armor this missile took out? Like, it probably did slow it a little bit, but still, it took out all of that armor. But they were able to reconstruct his jaw. I mean, fair play. So this is interesting, right? The Renegade option here is saying that Cerberus actually has it right this time. And it's interesting because I'm trying to figure out if I agree with that. Like, I guess they're right in that something needs to happen because the Collectors are a threat. But I don't know if, like, are Cerberus right?
The Collectors are wiping out human colonies, Garrus. Nobody else cares enough to stop it.
I can't argue with that. Hard to believe the Council is letting the attacks go unanswered, though. Damn politicians. I'm fit for duty whenever
Classic
you need
Council.
me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward
Classic
batteries.
Council. But look at that. His armor just kind of looks cool now, doesn't it? Broken armor Aura farms, yeah. I love that joking with him and saying he was ugly was like the paragon choice. All right, we can go and chat with him. We should go and chat with him. Also, we can research these upgrades that we've found, some of them. Yeah, so we can basically, this is why we were farming all those planets in the first game, guys. So we can do all of this now. Let's just learn everything we can. So sometimes you need to find multiple upgrades that go in the same direction to be able to actually research them. Ooh, medbay upgrade. Ah, okay, see. So we can do this. So basically if you're renegade, you will get more of these like cool scars, and then you can choose to buy this upgrade that can remove them. I don't want to do that because I think the scars are cool. Okay, so what else do we have? Right, so advanced training is how you get a special power that you can choose from all the companions' unique powers, and this is a way you can reset that if you want to skip to someone else's. I don't want to do that. This is a way you can build some fancy armor that is pretty good. I think we'll do some of these. It looks weird as heck, but I kind of like the regeneration and heal and storm speed one. Negotiation bonus. Ooh. I'm wondering if that's like in terms of selling items or if it is any dialogue choice, because if so, that one's kind of interesting to me. I'll probably come back and... No, they're not that expensive, actually. I can do all of these, can't I? I might make that for now and see, just because if it is about dialogue choices, then it's kind of cool. Right, okay. Let's see if companions have anything new to say.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Yeah, wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets.
Tell us.
Work on genophage was more than just study.
Ah, was he part of developing it?
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. Troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
That's kind of cool. So again, if you don't know what he's talking about, the genophage was, can we call it a biological weapon? But it was something that the Solarians developed to essentially keep the Krogans down. So it basically just means that it's really hard for them to recreate, and so they're kind of dying out. And they did that sort of under the justification that the Krogans are very aggressive and were populating too fast and, you know, would become a problem for everyone else. And so they deployed the genophage, which was, I guess, a virus or a bioweapon that essentially made them infertile. But interestingly, he's now saying that the Krogan were actually naturally overcoming that, which is new information.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientists worthy of term.
Okay, so we've still got some
Natural
biases.
Evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration.
And we know they regenerate.
Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
The academic dig. Okay, so I don't know. I don't necessarily agree that. So again, like I like how the genophage and things like that. Keep coming up as a moral quandary in these games. I don't necessarily think the genophage. Like maybe there were reasons for doing it at the time, but undoing it isn't necessarily bad. We don't know, right? It's just an ethical dilemma. So I think I don't want to make a judgment call on it yet.
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka. Other
right,
Krogan
so he created
areas.
the version 2.
Restabilized Krogan population.
Wow.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies.
Right.
Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal, not a murderer, genocide, unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive, still have outliers, worth saving. Genophage modification protected Galaxy, allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
You were protecting galactic stability. I'm glad to see you were willing to do what was necessary.
Indeed. Collectors doing horrific things may face hard choices.
Well, I guess the renegade thing would be to say, yeah, fair enough, you did what you had to do.
Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
But yeah, the companions in Mass Effect 2 have really interesting backstories, all of them, and they're adding more context to the lore of the game. Yeah, I think the genophage is a war crime, 100%. It's, I guess the dilemma in this game was it justified or was it not justified, right? And I think the line I took in the first game was that genocide is never justified, right? Like, and that's also why I let the Rachni Queen go. Because again, by the same logic, if you're condemning the genophage, then you also have to not wipe out the Rachni, right? Because it's the same argumentation, right? The Krogan fought the Rachni because the Rachni were too dangerous and too aggressive. And so then the Solarians made the genophage to control the Krogan. But it's the same kind of logic, isn't it? It's like, this other thing is too dangerous, so we have to control it. And I think you have to kind of decide for yourself if you agree with that or not. And I think ethically, of course it's a problem. But again, you can justify it in a, it was necessary to save my species, but it's just still...
Commander.
It's an interesting moral question. Okay, let's see what Jacob has to say.
For a bit.
Sounds good.
I will say Shepard is like weirdly flirty every time she speaks to him.
Keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific?
I think the genophage is one of the most... The genophage and the Quarian-Geth conflict are some of the most interesting discussions in this game. Alright.
My ship, my time. I just want to talk.
Why is she saying it like that, guys? Why is she saying it like that?
My file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything.
Shepard, don't make the man uncomfortable.
The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
I can already see they lost a fine soldier, Jacob.
That's not
is it me, or is she just sounding incredibly
Hell,
flirty as she's saying this?
General public never knew you were dead, or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
Okay, that's an interesting... I like your point there, Illumin Fusco. Representative of the 3 great sins of colonialism. Yeah? I think that sounds interesting. Let's hear it. Why is this so flirty?
You liked what you saw, Mr. Taylor?
I meant that you were an example
Renegade
of what
Shepard.
we can do, Shepard.
Calm down.
I don't want this to get weird. I should get back to movies. Everything has to
I
be
love that
perfect
we
if
just
we're going to
made
survive this.
the guy uncomfortable. Absolutely bizarre leadership, Shepard.
All right, Jacob. Back to your duties.
Commander.
Girl. Do you talk to everyone like that? What's my skincare routine? Never going into the sun and not smoking. Honestly, I think a lot of skin stuff is genetics, in which case I guess I'm just lucky in that regard. But I do think not smoking, not drinking, not doing a lot of partying probably helps. Remove your makeup. I don't wear makeup if I don't have to be on on camera. I will go to the shop or just go out and do my own business with no makeup on. I'm not
Commander,
fussed.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think, guys, I used to actually, back in the day when I was a student and everyone just had a random day job, I did actually sell skincare, and the point that I think everyone learns is that cleaning your skin is quite important. If you wear makeup, do remove it. Don't sleep with it on. Do remove it. Let your skin breathe. Make sure even if you don't wear makeup, just, if you've been out and about, you'll get all sorts of, pollution and whatever stuff on your skin. Just clean your face. Hydrate if you've got dry skin. And use sunscreen. Everyone should use sunscreen. Doesn't matter where you live, use sunscreen. Also just to avoid skin cancer as much as anyone can. Right, okay, unread messages. We've read all of these, though. Which ones are the unread ones? Okay. Reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look into a situation on Lorik, a nearby planet in the Fathar system. Scan the planet for a base where we believe Eclipse Mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Extract the operative. If the operative is beyond rescue, recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. Okay, fair enough. So we're getting missions from Hackett, we're getting missions from the Elusive Man, who's the head of Cerberus, and we're just getting missions from everyone, and we can choose to do them or not, but I say why not, right? I think it worked out well for us to do pretty much everything in the first game. Right, okay, so that was Archangel recruited. I think let's go and chat to Miranda and Garrus. They're down here. Yeah, so you can see where people are on the ship, which I think is quite nice, so you don't have to remember. Right, okay, let me just read that, because I think that was a really good point you were making there. So, the Asari are a race that can reproduce with any other species, but the offspring they produce will always be Asari. Given enough time, they would eventually supplant all the other races. Imperial assimilation? Yeah, I agree. The Turians, being a militaristic race whose society links its military command chain with its governing bodies, represent violent colonization, taking planets' land by force. Yeah. I see. I don't disagree with anything you're saying there. Right, I think Miranda was over here. Do I voice anyone in Mass Effect? No. These games were made, so this game is not 20 years old, but the first one was almost 20 years old. This one is a little younger, but these games all predate me being a voice actor. I was not working in voiceover work at the time, so I didn't work on any of these games. They're just some of my favorite games. And if you haven't watched a lot of my content before, I talk about narrative and voice acting in games. So Mass Effect is just one of the games that inspired me to be a voice actor. Jennifer Hale's performance as female Shepard here, I think is spectacular, and I think it influenced a lot of us. Certainly my decision to pursue voice acting in video games specifically. So that's why we're playing this game. Just because it's a great game that isn't getting a lot of attention because of its age. But no, I didn't work on it, sadly.
Commander, what can I do for you?
All right.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Okay, oh, and yes, finally the Solarians represent scientific imperialism who impose their version of scientific and technological progress onto other races, taking a chauvinist attitude towards non-Solarian cultures. Do you know what? I think that's a really intelligent observation. I think you're right, yeah, absolutely. I think the alien races in Mass Effect, I think obviously they've been designed in a way that they do represent sentiments or attitudes or behavior that is present in people. I think a really good point that the first game makes is something Caden Alenko says on his perspective on alien races, because obviously the two humans on your crew in the first game are Ashley and Caden, and Ashley sometimes gets a bad rep in the community for being very racist or anti-alien, but really they're just kind of representing two perspectives. She's more wary of the aliens because of her personal experiences and her family being part of the First Contact Wars and having some bad experiences there. And Caden is more, I suppose, open-minded, but it has to do with, as he says, the fact that he realizes that all the aliens are actually just, you know, the same as people. Some of them are nice, some of them are not nice, some of them are reasonable, some of them are unreasonable. You know, at the end of the day, everyone is just acting in a similar way with similar motivations, because everyone is just concerned with their own survival, with their own species progress, and everyone has a similar enough mindset if you look into the bottom of it. Nobody's acting in a way that doesn't make sense from a human perspective. So if you kind of treat the other aliens as, you could say it was just other nations, it's not that different. So I think that's a good point, that the aliens in Mass Effect, for the most part, if we disregard things like the Reapers, who obviously we can't understand necessarily, the other council races are pretty much just other nations, really. They happen to be aliens, but that's not the reason that maybe they have motivations that oppose us. They are just nations looking out for their own interests in various ways, and they have different interests depending on their culture. So yeah, I think it's a really intelligent law in this game, and that's why I think so many of the dilemmas and points in this game are still applicable now, because again, they are dilemmas we face in the real world too. Here they're obviously presented in a sci-fi packaging so that we can talk about them and explore them without actually having to make statements or choices about real life matters, but I think a lot of the points are applicable to the real world too, which I think is good writing. Okay, so we can here say I'm not Cerberus, we can say this is my operation.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Just remember who's in charge.
I know exactly who's in charge. I report to him regularly.
I love the sass between a renegade Shepard and Miranda.
Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling.
Look how sad she looks.
He didn't want
a daughter.
That. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
And I think this is such a good point, right? Like, Miranda comes across as quite sassy when you meet her, but I think she's also very justified in the way she feels about things. She's quite loyal to Cerberus, but again, she says, look, I'm someone who's been treated like a commodity my entire life, so my parent basically had me engineered to be perfect, not because he cared about me or wanted good things for me, but because, again, he wanted a legacy. He wanted to create a perfect, progeny to carry on the legacy of his family. And so she's not been treated as a person. She's been treated as an object or something for him to control, and he's just wanted her to do whatever he wanted her to do to show off. So I can understand why she would be quite opposed to that. And if Cerberus gives her freedom to do things and appreciates her for what she can offer, I can see why that would be really alluring to someone like her.
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
I do like her. I think she's a very cool character.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need
Shots
Cerberus?
were fired.
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving.
Yeah.
I
So it's
knew
about
he would
money.
continue to pursue his investments.
Which is, I think, pretty devastating, because imagine that was your parent. It's just like, oh, you're a thing I bought? I mean, how disappointing.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus
Hi,
fully
everyone.
endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture. And I feel like I have a purpose here.
Well, that's the point, right? Again, it's the giving her freedom of choice and making her feel like there's a purpose that isn't just stand there and be pretty and be impressive. I understand.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
That's such a sad thing to say as well, because I can see why there would, despite Miranda being so capable and so perfect, you would have, it would be easy to have an inferiority complex about it, right? Because again, if you are built to be perfect, there's no room for mistakes. If everyone's always expecting everything from you, I think a lot of us can probably relate to being, if you were like the high achieving child or something, right? I think a lot of people have the experience that you kind of end up in a lose-lose situation, because if you make any mistakes, then everyone's just shocked because you don't make mistakes. You're smart, or you're competent, or whatever it is. So there's no margin for error, which is ridiculous because everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect, right? And even then, if you do the perfect thing, then everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's expected, right? So you can never win. There's never a, wow, you impressed us. If you do everything right, it's just what was expected. It's the baseline. If you make any mistakes, it's unforgivable, right? So the goalposts have just been put up here and you can't win, right? So I could see why that would be a really, really difficult thing to live with. For her. And also, as she said, the difference, she thinks the difference between her and Shepard is that Shepard was already great and she was made it. So maybe she feels like she didn't earn it because she was built to be perfect. And I think that's really unfair because she's such a competent person.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
So yeah, I think, Miranda, we can cut her some slack.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one.
Oh,
most of my genetic material
that's
is
so much
based on my
worse.
father's tissue.
What a narcissist.
His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to
I
get
feel
away
really
from
bad
him.
for her. Okay, so this is what we've already spoken about, but yeah, that's terrible. So she didn't even have a mother. She was probably like lab grown or something, right? Yeah. That's terrible. Look, I think whether or not you're the child that the parents have really high expectations for, or if you're a child that people don't have high expectations for, both are really unfair, right? Because, first of all, we all have potential. We all have things we will be great at and things that will be challenging for us. That's a fact. Like, nobody is good at everything. It's just not true. And I think both are equally damaging. If people expect everything from you, then you will feel like you're constantly having to live up to these incredibly high expectations and you become anxious and perfectionist, right? And on the other hand, if nobody's expecting anything from you, that's also so demotivating, right? Because then you're like, oh, okay, I'm just like here, nobody cares what I do. Like, I think both are really hurtful. I think in the ideal world, we all had parents who would be like, look, I will support you in doing whatever makes you happy, and that's all you need to worry about. Find out what you enjoy doing, and I will support you in that. I think that would be the ideal, but I know that that's not the reality for the majority of people. Anyway, Miranda's dad is absolute scum.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that, Lumen. That sucks. I'm sorry that you didn't get more understanding, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But unfortunately, I think a lot of parents, I think, react badly to anything that they don't understand, because I have to assume that parents generally want the best for their children. I hope that's the case. But I think it can feel like they don't want what's best for us when they disagree with what makes us happy. And this is obviously not in any way the same, but I know that a lot of creative people, they have parents who do not support them, who are constantly telling them that they're making a mistake, that they don't have a real job, that they need to pursue other things. They constantly get, scolded. And I think depending on which culture you're from, for some people, this is a massive barrier to pursuing what they want to do. And this could apply to other fields of work, of course, but I think art is one that a lot of parents are not understanding of, because it feels too risky. And I think it's the same mindset that probably applies when parents aren't supportive of people's gender identities or any other preference they have. It's because they don't understand it. Anything that deviates from the norm can be seen as a threat by parents because they feel like it's not safe. It's not the easy, stable, predictable life path. And that makes them anxious because that makes them worry that you're going to have a bad life or a difficult life. And they don't want that. Most people, they don't want any risk. They just want a safe, predictable life where every day is going to be the same. And they can't understand why other people would want anything else. So I'm not saying, that parents are justified in feeling that way. I just think that's what's happening often when parents are not supportive of their children. It's because they don't understand the choices that the child is making, because they wouldn't make those choices, and they are scared of the risk that they perceive that life path to entail. And I think as the children, if faced with that lack of understanding, we have to make a choice about whether we forgive our parents for not being able to understand that perspective, or whether, whether that's too difficult for us to engage with. And that's a whole different conversation. But I'm really sorry that you didn't feel like you were given the support that you deserved.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Oh, okay.
Ferris Fields.
Okay, so more colonies are
Yeah,
are missing.
hard.
So, sorry, that was a good question here. Could the same be said for voice directors? A proper balance of reasoned expectations with empathy would be more beneficial for performances? Look, I'll be honest with you. I've only ever had good experiences with voice directors. I know that some people have had difficult ones. I like to imagine that voice directors, like anyone else, are just there trying to get the best performance out of people. But of course, some directors come from an acting background themselves, and I think sometimes they make amazing directors, and maybe sometimes they fall into the trap of being a little prescriptive, because they'll imagine the read how they would have done it. And so if you do something else, they might be like, that's not quite what I was going for. And I think we just have to learn how to work with people who give us a lot of freedom, and people who are very specific in what they're looking for. I think both are valid, but it's like working with any director. Sometimes there's a very narrow vision, and that's what they want, and sometimes they're just like, let's see what you got, and you just kind of have to suss out which one you're working with. Hey, Tabletop, welcome in. Yeah, we're getting all deep in Mass Effect today. But hey, look, here's Garrus. We should chat to him.
Shepard, need me for something?
Let's chat.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful.
Of course, that's what he does in his
I thought I'd
downtime.
seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise.
But yes, we've got Garrus, guys. Garrus is back.
With a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
Well, I'm glad Garrus is happy.
I'm pleased to see that you're getting along with the new crew.
They're as friendly to me as people from a group like Cerberus can be. And they've got you vouching for them. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my
Oh
own
yeah, that's
squad
true. He
killed.
did get his squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Shout out to Zai for helping me farm echoes on my Wuthering Waves account, because I've been saying that I don't have time, and it's true, I genuinely don't have time. But she has very kindly offered to do it for me. So thank you. You are a legend.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin,
Doing the good
make
work,
them
Garrus.
angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical.
Garrus is scary, man. I love it. I love it. Oh, so I have actually never not recruited him in Mass Effect 1, because he's one of my faves. But, so apparently, yeah, if you don't recruit him in Mass Effect 1, you will just meet him for the first time in Mass Effect 2. And obviously, if you didn't play Mass Effect 1, you will meet him for the first time in Mass Effect 2. That's interesting. I guess he just doesn't have any pre-formed notion of... Maybe he's heard of you, but he doesn't, he doesn't know you personally, so I guess the dialogue will be slightly different. Like, oh, who are you? Oh, okay, Shepard, I've heard of you, or something. But that's kind of cool.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape.
Of course, Garrus would go to okay, where's the biggest cesspool? Like, let me go and ruin their day.
The local thugs.
I like that. Good guy. Oh?
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents.
Oh, 12. Okay, that's a pretty
Had
big group.
An explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
Okay. I feel like there was an option that I missed here, so I'm going to ask him this again.
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed.
I don't know if we can...
Omega was filled. People here needed someone
How'd
to
you get a
believe
group?
in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
A whole game about Garrus? Yes, I would play it.
Not too different from how
We
you
need
formed your
spin-off.
squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join
I could imagine a lot of people would be like,
wanted to atone.
oh,
Security consultants tired of playing by the rules I gave them.
you were
hope.
part of that. We want to join you.
Now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Aw, don't worry, Garrus. I'm sure he was a good leader.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just
wonder
before
why
the
he did
mercs
that.
attacked my squad. Then he disappeared.
Maybe he just sold out.
Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts.
Okay, scummy.
Booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left.
Right, okay, so he did
sold
just sell
me
him out.
And ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that.
Finish the job.
Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Right. So we're getting a little bit of like their backstory, what they've been up to.
Shepard.
I feel like there
Need
were.
me for something?
We can so we can ask. I should actually check with the other people. You can ask about upgrades if they've got ideas, and they will actually give you some suggestions.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against the Collector
Okay,
ship,
so he thinks we should upgrade the guns.
Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
So this is actually good because basically, I think he will give us. Yeah, so like he says, okay, we could build this cannon. We should do that. We should absolutely do that. Basically, anything they suggest, we should do. It will help.
Need me for something?
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Right, okay, so I don't think
Have you
he'll
got any
have more upgrade ideas.
for
I think they
Normandy's
only have
weapon
one.
Systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well.
Yeah, great.
That's about the best I can do.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
You will hear this line a lot. It's
Talk to you later, Garrus.
it's a meme.
I'll be here if you need me.
Can I wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations. I've said that on streams so many times. Every time someone says calibrations in a different game, I say that. Yeah. We gotta chat about. So, actually, Dr. Chakwa said that she wanted a bottle of brandy, and we got it for her, so we should give it to her.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy?
Gotta keep the doctor drunk. Come on.
Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here?
I think
right
that's
now,
that's a
you and me.
great plan.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the
Why
glasses.
not? Why not?
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!"
Ah, we're getting little Mass Effect 1
Oh, Jenkins.
flashbacks.
Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help,
That's such a good
they
point.
move on. Either way, they leave.
Aw.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability.
She's our family.
Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy.
I can see that.
Hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that?
Yeah, let's toast to being happily drunk.
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
That's cute. That's cute. Oh, and look at this, guys. I like that the ship is now... Because Shepard is drunk. And look, Dr. Chakwas is passed out on them. That's kind of funny. I love that. That was a great, yeah. The sway. That's a great little joke there. We didn't buy supplies, but we did get an upgrade for the engineers below, so we should go and give them that as well. Like, again, I'm not going to spoil, I'm not going to tell anyone how to play this game, but if you are going to play this game, like in the first game, it does reward you for being thorough and, like, doing everything that everyone asks you to do. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
But they seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line. You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate
Garrus will be sad.
instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some
only once a week? What will Garrus do?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
No gambling on my ship. Of course we will play.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
But we gotta do this renegade choice.
You know, beating your superior officer at poker would be a bad career move.
Yeah, okay.
Shepard being completely inappropriate as a boss. We won credits playing because they were too scared to play against us. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Shepard being a completely inappropriate boss, part 2. 1 is flirting with Jacob for no good reason. 2 is this. Okay. That's kind of funny.
Nice playing, Commander.
Shepard's teasing really threw you off.
You mean that pulling rank shit wasn't serious?
See, we were just joking.
I can't believe I fell for that. Beat me at my own game. You're alright, Shepard.
Sorry, that was just quite funny. Right, okay, cool. So, what else? Oh, yes, guys, you are always welcome. I really like how the chat in these Mass Effect streams, it seems really friendly, and I like that you're all chatting to each other. I think that's really nice. Please never stop. Oh, wait, Saeed is down here. We should chat with him as well. He's, I think, over here. Alright. Ooh, surveillance. Ooh, what? Oh, okay. It just shows us different rooms. So what is he doing here?
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are.
Okay.
Call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm.
Sorry.
More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life.
Wow.
I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
I wonder if this is... Guys, is this one of the ones we used in the first game? Is this one of the... Is this the assault rifle from the first game? Does anyone remember? Yeah, it's a boomer gun.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Verican. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship.
I think it is.
A mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men.
That's kind of funny.
Guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit.
All
My
right.
first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
I feel like he has an age where he would probably be a little sticker to the aliens because of the contact war, which isn't that long ago.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room.
Fair enough.
That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet.
Calm down.
Remind me of that pained expression.
All right, Zaid.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. So you knew Archangel from before. Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself
I like that game
alive
recognizes
with all the
game.
mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, Zaid is a DLC companion, so he just basically, he works a little differently than the, see if I can show you the squad. No, I don't think I can right now, but he basically works a little different in that he just has a bit less, there's less interaction with him. He does have a personal quest that we've already gotten, and he will like give you stories like this, but it's a slightly different, less fleshed out relationship than you can have with the other characters. So that's if you're wondering why he just chats.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives
Yeah,
I've killed.
exactly, Tara.
Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
All right. This is quite funny. You can make a bit of trash, and then you can eject it with the airlock. Boop. Cute. All right. Very good. Very good. I think let's go back onto Omega, because we have a little bit more stuff we can do there for now. I think let's go and check with Miranda, actually, as well, if she has any upgrade ideas, because I think I forgot to ask her. I'll see. Oh, wait, no. We need to go one floor up. I think I forgot to ask her. Or maybe there just wasn't an option. Maybe Miranda and Jacob don't have any suggestions because they're already on this ship. I'll just check. No. There are interactions with him. We'll take him with us on some missions.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Okay, yeah, let's,
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah.
Sorry about the
Here,
space
take a
pollution,
look.
guys. Right, okay, so she gave us an advanced mineral scanner that will make it faster. Yes, please, Miranda. I do want that. I do want that. That's a... I guess we can
Commander,
ask.
What can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Okay, so...
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Okay,
I'll
good,
let you
good.
work.
Of course, Commander.
I think...
Commander,
Oh, we
what can I
can't
do for you?
talk more
Do you have
until
a
we've
minute,
done
Miranda?
a main mission.
There's a lot to do,
Yeah,
Shepard.
usually you
Maybe
have to do a
another
mission
time.
and then you can talk
I'll
more.
let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Right. So we got a bunch of things here. Now let's also chat to Jacob and Morden, just in case we missed anything, and then we can go. Threshamore, yeah. Extermination. We did kill a lot in the first game. That's the one thing where I'm unapologetic.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
One sec. Thus. I think that was Miranda's, maybe. Let's see what else we got here. Weapon upgrades, not enough. Armor upgrades. Oh! Unity heals your squad to full health. Yes, thank you. That was probably his. Prototypes. Morden Omni Tool. Yes. Let's get it. Let's just get everything we can. That makes sense. Okay, I think that's all we can get for now. Yeah. Okay, and then let's chat with Jacob as well, because he'll probably also have one. The Threshamore did take a threshing.
Commander.
Try not to
May I
flirt
do
with him
something?
this time.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The
It is
Collectors
true,
cut
the
her like
original Normandy
butter.
did get wrecked.
This armor just isn't top of the line anymore.
Yeah, we do
People
need
will die if we
better.
don't upgrade.
We do need better armor.
Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Yes, please. Heavy ship armor. Probably good. Let's ask him again.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available.
Okay, good, good, good.
The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
Again, I don't want to spoil anything, but not having upgrades could potentially come back to bite us. So, let's just get all the upgrades. We've got the resources for this very thing, right? Prototypes. Okay, yeah. So, right. Okay. Very good, very good. Right.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Chambers.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
Garrus is tough.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
True. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Okay, we've asked about
I
all
better
these
go.
things.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll talk
basically
later.
she'll tell us a bit more after every recruitment mission, but I think we've had
How
all
may I
she can
help
tell
you,
us for
Commander?
now.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now.
nothing right now.
Anything else, Commander?
That'll
She
be
tells
all.
us a little bit about the people we recruit, so... Okay, I think this is a good time for me to take a short break, 5 minutes, just to go to the bathroom and get a new drink, and then we will continue. So I'll put you on the BRB screen. Please hang around, and I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, I am back. I see we are remembering the Mako. Rip Mako. I love that you call it my Mako skills. I feel like it's very debatable whether any Mako skills were exhibited. Actually, wait, let's go and chat to Joker before we go back on Omega. I just realized we haven't spoken to him and Edie for a second. We are missing the Mako.
I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back.
Yeah, so more
Make sure
human
the
colonies
collectors pay for taking
are being thank you, Wolf Bandit. Yeah, more human colonies are being abducted by the collectors, which is not good.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
Calm down, Joker.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
What is this, high school? Both of you, find something better to do with your time.
Of course, Shepard. It is a minor issue.
With a nuclear response.
Joker.
Shutting up now, Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
He's funny.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
Love it. Let's speak with Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Alright, I think we have asked about these things. So I think let's go back onto Omega and see if there's anything else we need to do there before we move on to a different place. Because let's see what we've got in our mission. We have a bunch of side missions that we can also go and check out. But yeah, and we need to go to the Citadel. We should actually also do that, yeah, for sure. Go and visit our old friends at the Citadel. So let's just go to Omega, because we're there already. You know. Let's just land again. I love this idea that every time we leave Omega and then we come straight back and they're like, what are you doing? We didn't just dock there. Joker may have extra band if you simply stand behind him. Oh, okay, okay. Well, let's try that the next time we're back on the ship. Okay. Saren with a sauce? I mean, come on, guys. Now we gotta bring these two boys. Let's give them some points. Okay, so I've maxed that now, which is good. When do you unlock it? Okay, yeah, so if I get that and if I get that, that will unlock these other ones. I think it's just good to have different things we can use. Garrus needs some points. I always just max this one first because I feel like it gives them everything we need. Okay, so we can either give him more weapon and power damage or more health. I mean, guys. You know me. You know me. There's no question. Right, and Morden can get this because that will unlock that. Alright. Great.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard.
Great.
I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
That works. Right. I think we should go and speak to Arya because we found some evidence that the mercs were banding up against her.
Come on.
She'll probably want to see that. So let's go and chat to her again. And enjoy the banging music in Afterlife.
Give me another drink up.
Which is kind of fun. Hello.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
Yes.
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Okay.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know.
Okay, so he's a
Can't
Krogan
keep
then.
his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
So, just to yap about voice acting for a second here, can we appreciate how, because this is happening in a club, how this guy's just talking a little more loudly? You know, he's not just conversational saying, so this is the thing that I'm telling you. He's just slightly projected.
What's Arya's
And so
interest in
Shepard.
protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against
Right.
Arya.
So she's using him to send a signal.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
I mean, anytime we can use these, let's do it.
If Arya wants my help, she better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my health.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
So yeah, this is a good example of, again, like how the voice acting also needs to be environmental, so you have to take into account where is this conversation happening and what are the appropriate dynamics. Again, because we're in the club and there's all this loud music, it makes sense that everyone's talking louder so that they can hear each other. Whereas if this was a stealthy bit, we would be whispering. And I think for all you voice actors out there, if that's not something that is clear, if you're voicing a particular scene and you don't quite know where the conversation is happening and it's not obvious from the script, it's one of the things I always ask, like, can I just check where is this happening? Because if I get the feeling that maybe this is a bit of a private conversation, it doesn't have to be like complete stage whisper. You can just lower the the voice a little bit, if you want it to be like surreptitious, or again if you're in a setting where you need to be heard over some noise, like you obviously have to change that. Obviously in games where you are on the actual battlefield, like Battlefield, you definitely need to project, right? Because otherwise it's going to come out weird. So yeah, the environmental bit is always something that I think people tend to maybe gloss over a little bit sometimes in voice acting, and it's just good to keep in mind always.
What do you need?
Okay, let's tell her about this.
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
Oh, she's not happy.
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Well, you always won.
So you must know what's what on
We've
Omega.
asked about this.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself.
Yeah, we've
Take a
spoken
walk.
about this.
Just don't waste my time.
All right, Arya. Lovely to see you as
Maybe
well.
I'll come back later.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
I'll be here.
She's a bit of a sasspot, but fine. So this guy gave us the job, so let's go and talk to this guy Patriarch. Not this way, this way. Alright. So we've spoken with Helena Blake, who is a woman who gave us a mission in the first game, and we basically threatened her to clean up her act, because she asked us to eliminate her mercenary competitors. We did, and then we said, stop doing slavery and whatever else they were up to. So now we have an excuse to go to the back rooms here. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so this is the lower level of Afterlife. Yeah, because everything else was up there. This is another level. Okay, so we've got a dancer there. She can do her thing. We've got a guy here we can chat to. So he's just another bartender, I guess. I love how, again, here they don't speak, they just, like, indicate what they want, because, again, it's probably really loud. Oh, he definitely spiked our drink. It's not great.
I should have warned you, Shepard. I'm sorry.
How much did I
Shepard
drink?
can't hold their liquor confirmed.
One drink. That's all it takes. That racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega.
Oh.
Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the
Jokes
word.
on them, Shepard's like
as far
half
as I know, you're the first human to survive it.
mech.
Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk. And an hour later, he was
Right.
puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you.
Renegade Shepard
Give that Batarian
back
bastard
for
what
the
he deserves.
kill. In fairness, though, this guy did just try to murder us. So,
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying, the strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
only Garrus would take on Omega and be like, let me bring order to this chaos. I wonder if this is the way back in. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, he done goofed. He's gonna regret this.
Vorcha adaptation interesting. Not just biological, social as well. Urban area adapting to them in return. Large concentration. Hope they're controlled. If they attack, as happened near my clinic, casualties likely.
Alright. Yeah, I think this is the back entrance. Alright, let's find our friend and chat to him again.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house. But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to...
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Zero chill, guys. Well, look, he was killing people. I feel like that was only fair. Yep, Renegade Shepard doesn't play. Let's dance that off. I love how Shepard's move is just like... Yeah, look, Jennifer Hale has
I got
aura.
a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
Okay, sir. Fair enough. Right, I think this is the place we were going. Yeah, this is Patriarch.
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid.
Krogan advice.
And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arius Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was
So he was the
my
original Arya.
When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart.
I like that he's
She
got
crushed
like a
one of
southern
my
accent.
hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alone?
Oh, she doesn't destroy what
Oh,
she
thank you, Raiders. Thank you, Connor.
She said I could
We're
have
playing
all
Mass
my
Effect 2 if you want to join.
comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as
Where did you
strong as
guys
I'd
just come
been,
from? What were you playing before or doing before?
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I could think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges.
Oh, you were playing Wuthering Waves. Exciting.
Floors
The
you
new
can dig
content,
up to find
3.1?
bodies underneath.
Usual dailies.
Someone
Oh,
who
very
wanted
good.
to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Oh, and Smart Knight's Enfield grinding. Very good, very good. I mean, yeah, we're playing Mass Effect, so it's not a gacha game, but it is a very good story game with some exciting combat. So if you want to stick around for a bit of that, you are very welcome to. I'll probably be going for another 2 hours. So, yeah, make yourselves at home.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down.
Fair enough, yeah. Sense of humor.
Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Yeah, it proves the power, right? She took down the previous leadership, and now she's keeping him alive, and it sends a signal, like, don't mess with her. Because, you know, if she can take even this guy. Oh, yeah, you've played Mass Effect 2 and 3. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It is a really good game, isn't it?
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example.
Yeah,
My time is done.
guess you wouldn't love that, but...
Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Right, so that's all we can ask him about, so...
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. But perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
You allow Arya to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Arya let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you rather go down fighting?
Appeal to the Krogan
I
nature.
wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well. Perhaps these assassins will remember my name.
It is Jim Cummings, yeah.
Farewell, human. And thank you.
Krogan smash? I mean... I don't think this is the outcome Arya wanted, but I think it's the outcome he wanted. You know, it wouldn't have been, I think, very... Most Krogan would hate the idea of just going into hiding. Like he said, he wished she'd just killed him. So yeah, do you know what? Fair play, Patriarch. Go and wreck some people. Yeah. Yes, I have been playing some Resident Evil Requiem. I haven't finished it yet, but I will continue it tomorrow. It's very good. I think my playthrough is slightly different than a lot of people's because I don't spook very easily, so unfortunately people watching mine are a little bereft of, you know, big screaming reactions, because I that's just not how I react when I get startled. I'll just go like, but I just don't scream out loud, so that being said, it is a really good game. It's very spicy, but I enjoy it.
I heard my old friend Patriarch
Oh,
died.
okay. Rip Patriarch.
Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Hey, sorry.
I gave him what you couldn't. The chance to die like a Krogan.
That wasn't your decision to make. His life belonged to me.
Patriarch was dead for centuries. You know that.
How he was. I'd almost
Yeah,
forgotten he was a
sorry.
Krogan.
We're in very opposite time zones.
You gave him the death he deserved.
See? She sees reason.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard.
Let me return the favor.
All right.
We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Really, no strings attached.
What's the catch? No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Carrie-Anne Moss is so good as Arya. I think she doesn't do... Well, at this point, I don't think she had done a lot of voice work, but she's really good as Arya. Most people at that time knew her as Trinity in The Matrix. Obviously, she's known for all sorts of things, but yeah, she did a really good job, I think, with Arya. She's just really good at playing around with, like, the pace of how she says things. You know, she switches it up a lot. Sometimes, you know, she says things quite quickly, like when we said, what's the catch? She was like, no catch, I don't care, I don't need it. Like, she varies her intonation a lot, which I think makes it sound more believable, not just like, oh, she always says things in this exact same cadence. So yeah, I just think she's doing such a really good job.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Calm Smiling Man,
Our
thank you so much for
history is
joining us.
Omega's history.
Rest well, and I hope I see you another time.
Bloody, and
You're always very welcome.
ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend. I assume you decided he was too strong, even as an ally. No. He cast the first stone.
Oh, she looked
Wasn't a
angry at
surprise when
that.
he turned. He controlled the muscle. My people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Okay.
Sounds like you changed the rules and the battlefield. Krogan nature made it easy for us to take advantage. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot.
Well, interesting. That's why she built the club there, maybe.
The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won. Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with. I found it humorous. He wanted power. And we pretended he had it with a word
Yeah,
that
because
doesn't exist.
they don't
for
have a
people.
patriarchy, right?
I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man. So you kept him around as a trophy? I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. I suppose I still can. Interesting. Let's move on. Do you need something else?
Nope, I think that's it.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later. You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime.
Well,
you
well.
look like you need to loosen up a little.
Hey, that's personal. Alright. Oh, actually, I think we've done everything we can in Afterlife, so I think let's just go out and check the shops in Omega, and I think that's all we need to do here for now. Then maybe we should go to the Citadel. Catch up with Anderson and other people.
Come on, let me in.
Right. Let's go this way. Ari's expecting me. I'm on the list. It's quite funny.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown.
Oh yeah, guys, did you all watch The Blood Moon? I missed it, sadly. It was quite early, I think. I only saw it after it had happened, so I missed it, but it looked really cool. Okay, so we can't go in here now. This is someone's private home. That's fine.
Shoot!
Okay, calm down.
Spies on galactic fury.
Let him be. Right, so there was another vendor who actually asked us to talk to this guy.
Tentatively excited.
Is he smoking a
Welcome,
cigar?
Human. What can I get for you?
Is he smoking a cigar?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
It's funny.
Friendly, salvaged parts.
He is.
All kinds.
What the heck?
Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
Okay.
I understand you have an arrangement with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious? Of course. A businessman must enter certain agreements in order to stay in business. Accusatory.
Yeah,
I don't
so he was basically
understand how it is
lowballing
any
a Quarian.
concern of yours.
Ah. Okay, this is a bit rude. Why would we benefit from that? Okay, let's see where this goes.
If you're worried about competition, why not just buy out his store?
Intrigued. I had not considered that before. My fellow merchants
a bit harsh
on
on this
Omega
Quarian.
are not known for being easy to shut down.
A weak, homesick kid like that shouldn't be a problem for a man like you.
Devilishly excited. I have plans to expand. On your advice, I will conquer the Quarian child. Grateful.
Really?
to
Oh,
thank
so we're
you
doing
for
it to get a
your
discount at
counsel.
this guy's
I
store.
offer you a discount at all of my stores.
Right, okay.
I have things
That's
to do.
that was a dirty move,
Courteously,
Shepard.
Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I think we're just gonna buy all the things he's got. That was harsh. That was harsh, Shepard. Unkind. But fair. Renegade, I guess. Like, we're just gonna buy all the things. Let's have options.
Commander Shepard. She uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the final days of the fight.
So the Elcor are a species who talk in a very monotone way, and because of that, because they're aware that other species find them monotone, they preface each sentence by saying what their intent is, which is why he said, devilishly excited. It's because we can't perceive their personality. See? Oh my god, now the guy's gone. That's so rude of us. Bless. Okay.
This looks interesting.
Sorry, guy. We did you dirty. I hope that kid's okay. Oh, wow. Right, okay. Yeah, that was mean. Blood Dragon up. Yeah, we will try on the other armors when we get back on the ship. I can change it there. Oh, when we find a loadout point. Just checking that we've... I think we have everything we can get in here, because this is... Yeah, these are the shops. We've done everything we can now on the ship. Sorry, the ship on this planet. So now we will go back to the Normandy, where we can also change our loadout. And try different armors. Yeah, rip Quarian. I'm so sorry, guy. That was harsh. That was harsh. The Elcor do look a little bit like dolphins, I see it. But that guy was smoking a cigar, which I thought was really comical. It was just kind of like popping out of the side there. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Let's hope that. Let's hope that's what happened. I think let's say that he got bought out. I would like that to be the case. And not just like he was left to fend for himself. So yeah, another nice thing is if you're on a planet and you wanted to change the party member, you could just do that here, rather than having to go through the cutscene of going back to the Normandy. Yeah, talking to Tali will be a bit awkward, like, yeah. Tali, if you heard something from this guy called Ken, like, just... He's full of it. Didn't happen. He's a liar.
No messages.
No messages.
Morden's psych
Ooh.
profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway.
Great assessment of his character.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything
Okay.
else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes,
Let's go and install some of these upgrades and we can check out some other gear. I wish I was a hamster on coffee. Okay, let's see. Can we... None of these yet. Sometimes for the weapons upgrades, you need to get multiple ones before you can actually build them. Right, okay. Yeah, let's just do some of these weapons. And so we can do more of these armors, but I think the reason I just built one is because I wanted to try out if you get more points for wearing that. So let's see here if we can oh, it just changes this. Right. These are quite different. I can't remember which ones of these I like. I don't use them that often. Let's try and bring this one, which is the newest one we got, just to see what happens. And I think we need to go into the cabin, actually, to change our armor. Singularity Project, should we bring that one? Okay, let's bring that one. I think we can also change it after each mission. Like, at the start of the mission, you can choose your weapons. Yeah, I think let's go to the cabin and just try things. I just wanted to see if you get more Paragon and Renegade points for wearing the one I built. Right, so let's see. Blood Dragon armor. That's the Dragon Age one. Power, damage, and shield strength, which is fine, but I'm not a biotic. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty nice in that it gives ammo, shields, speed, like that. Negotiation bonus. I'm wondering if that is just in relation to sales. Like, is that just that you buy things cheaper? Or is that when you're trying to make, like, Renegade and Paragon dialogue options? That's what I want to know. I'll look that up. I don't like the look of it, but this looks a bit cooler. Let's just see. Let's just see if that's what it does. But I'll get the other ones too. Yeah, so some of them are just like collab armors for sure. I mean, obviously, BioWare were also making Dragon Age games at the time. I mean, they still are, I guess, in theory. Yeah, I think it might affect the discussion, so I might wear it for now, just because dialogue is important to me. Right, let's go back to the CIC, and we will go to the Citadel. I feel like we should go to the Citadel. But while we're here, we can check out. So this is the... Is this the one we depleted? It is. Great. Right. I mean, I feel like while we're here... Let's see how much faster it is now that I got that upgrade. Okay.
Launching probe.
This is a fairly tedious part of the game, so don't worry, we're not going to scan all the planets on game. Or are we? I know that there are mods so that you don't have to do it, but I'm playing this unmodded. I'm choosing to because I want to give people the actual experience playing it. I know that there is an Easter egg if you try probing the planet Uranus. I feel like I have to clarify. I'm wondering if what the upgrade does is just that it kind of targets a wider area, if that's why it takes less time to... Where is that?
Probe away.
Planet massages? I like seeing it that way. I think that's quite cute. See, I'm only concerned with, like... Oh, there we go. Ones of a certain magnitude. We don't have all day. Okay, there we go. It is kind of like giving it a little massage. It just makes you scroll faster. Lol, that is funny. Okay. Oh yeah, and there's a tiny little moon here. Tiny. Okay, let's go for completion. Because we need all these to build upgrades. It's important. There'll be no mineral-rich planet left in any system that Shepard visits. Not after this.
Probe away.
It is good to get these because we have loads of resources now, but you know, some upgrades will be quite expensive, so it's good to get the stuff.
Probe launched.
Get it now before we need it. Yeah.
Probe away.
I do like how they've made the surface designs of these planets. I think they're quite pretty. Yeah, it's kind of like building factories Enfield style. Yeah, let's think of it that way. We're creating labor, guys. It's all good. Shepard is saving the economy on Binder. You know? We're doing a good thing here.
Probe away.
For the economy.
Launching probe.
The Twitch emotes are cute, aren't they? Strip mining is okay when Shepard is doing it. Look, we're Renegade. Okay. If we don't stop the Reapers, it doesn't matter, right? We might as well deplete all the resources in the universe. Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. Okay, what am I missing? Where's the last one? Oh, it's depleted. I can't read. Great. Okay, so we totally wrecked the system. I think even though there are more things we need to do here, I think let's just go to the Citadel now just to get some story. Also because we can recruit another person here, which I think is great. Oh, you showed this to your dad, who is a soil physics professor. And you told him this is so much more efficient. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Let's go and revisit the Citadel and see how it's changed since Sovereign kind of wrecked it. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Important business, right? See, the Citadel looks like itself. At least from here. And then a little pre-rendered cutscene. It's interesting, isn't it, how the pre-rendered cutscenes look worse now because everything else has been, like, upscaled comparatively. Okay. Right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Gotta bring Garrus, but let's bring... Ooh. What do we want to bring? We are bringing Garrus, yes, but who else do you want to bring? Shall I bring Zaid, who we haven't had with us? Might be fun, just to see what he's gonna say. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's just go for it. I'm sure he will be diplomatic. He strikes me as a man of eloquence. Maybe he can punch Udina. Who's my romance choice? We're not romancing anyone yet, guys. We're too early in the game. I will say Shepard is being incredibly inappropriate with Jacob for some reason, even when just asking him normal things. Right, okay, so we can increase his weapon damage or his health. Obviously. Yeah, we've not hung out with Saeed, so let's bring him now. He might punch Udina twice, I know, right? He could be like, bow, bow. What a twist. Oh, wow, what a drip Shepard rocks up in.
Enter the password and receive a free gift.
Okay. Seems sus.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Oh, so she's one of the people we're here to recruit. She's like the master thief.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find.
I really like her voice. It's very cool.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And
yeah,
I have no
redeem
doubts
code.
now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
Yeah, this is an interesting armor design.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you.
Oh, she's saying we've got
Like
aura?
You've seen things no one
Go
else
on, then.
has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
Yeah, it is a bit Iron Woman.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story.
I love that we're having this conversation in the open.
So I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission. And were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
Yeah, so like Saeed, Kasumi's also a DLC character, so she doesn't have quite as much content as the others, but she does have good content.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
Actually, I think her mission is one of my favorites because it's just so wacky.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time
I
comes.
mean, yeah, it's basically a
I need
heist,
time to nail down
which
the
is so
details
funny.
Anyway, I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though.
Oh.
You want to look presentable.
Okay.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in. And I think
Okay, maybe we should bring her on the Citadel, actually, because she's from here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Okay.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad.
Gotcha.
Something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
I really like her, lip tattoo. It looks really cool.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
Yeah. I get why she wants it back, right? It's the only thing she have to remember him by as well.
If the information's deadly, we have to keep it out of the wrong hands.
Donovan Hawk is the last man I'd want holding this
Connor,
information.
thank you so much for stopping by. Please have a lovely rest of your evening, and thank you for the raid. Okay, let's do it.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if
And yeah, feel free to come back tomorrow for Resident Evil if you want. Oh, okay. Her mission is genuinely very fun.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement.
Hey.
See you on the ship, Shepard.
Alright, so she's pretty cool.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman
This is an
Burnside,
iconic
what is Newton's first law?
bit of dialogue.
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere
I just love this.
sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
We gotta let him cook.
This recruits is a 20
Okay,
kilo
sorry.
ferrous slug.
That's so
Feel the
funny.
weight.
I love that
Every
dialogue.
5 seconds, the main
I just think it's epic. Let the man cook.
Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise.
Oh.
Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's
Rare W Council. Rare W Council. Yeah, he would be a great Twitch streamer. We had to let him do it, say his piece.
But I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
Ariel says, I have to admit, I really like the suits. Yeah,
Unfortunately, sir,
I know.
biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have
Oh, we can talk to
I'm not
Garrus
a
here.
biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
The ambient dialogue is quite interesting.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Yeah, I figured Garrus would have some opinions on the Citadel. Alright, let's go.
Looks like they've tightened up security.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I'm getting that everywhere. It's a pain in the ass. Who do I talk to about it?
Our station commander is just beyond the scanners. Out and to the right. He can reinstate your ID.
Can we load back a bit? What for? The conversation with... Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I don't know. When did I save? Let's see. Okay, I think we have to restart the mission, but I don't mind doing that. It might be fun to bring Kasumi for this anyway. We'll just quickly skip through it. We'll just do that again, recruit her, and then change the loadout. Okay. Oh. Let's do this again.
Commander Shepard, enter the
I'm just going to skip through this dialogue quickly because we've already done it.
Good to finally meet you, Honestly, I'm shocked. I also needed to make sure. Even without knowing what you... I had a thing I needed help with. I'm looking for my old... I've taken the liberty of his mansion's famous for... I always expect trouble. This one in particular belonged to my pop. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way. That information... Now those memories are all that's left of him.
We'll see what we can do.
Sure. But I bet you're dying to see what it's like to come along on a high school.
I'll bring her now. We'll swap the loadout and bring her.
We should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, no one
You look pretty silly standing
noticed
there
that, which
talking
is
to
kind of
an
weird.
advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
All right, let's see if we can... I think there's a place where we can probably load different... Request new squad member, yeah. So we'll bring Garrus and Kasumi for this and see what they say. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's just save that again.
I'm sorry,
We can
sir.
do
I
that
thought
little.
it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job.
Come on, guys.
This is exactly why I left.
All right, let's see here.
I swear to God, I didn't touch anything.
Shut it down.
That's kind of funny.
What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think
That was
you're,
kind of funny.
dead.
I'm getting that everywhere. It's a pain in the ass. Who do I talk to about it?
Our station commander is just beyond the scanners. Out and to the right. He can reinstate your IDs.
All right, out and to
You'll
the
have to
right.
make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because
Oh.
you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can
Wow.
take care of it.
No, sir.
Everyone's a
I
renegade in
can
Mass
handle
Effect too.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene marks,
Okay, fair
they
enough.
can even figure those out.
You're not worried
Oh.
I'm some...
Hell, if you have unregistered gene marks...
You don't change it. Anonymity's useful on my current mission.
Sure, you're a goddamn hero. It's not like we have to worry about you smuggling guns in or something.
Shepard would never smuggle guns in.
I just put a block in the system. Officially, you still don't exist. And you won't get hassled by the security checkpoints. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
Hey, we're like Saren. We never stop. Never stop, never stopping.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public
Okay.
shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources
See,
would be
I
useful.
disagree
Yeah.
to say screw the council because we
Council
do,
can get
again,
anything.
pragmatic. We want the
Best thing
resources.
about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get.
Ooh, he was on Battlestar
Anyway,
Galactica. I
something
feel like a
else
lot
you
of
need?
people were who
Or
are in
can
Mass
I get
Effect.
back to work?
And I think it makes sense because, if I remember correctly, all of these games recorded, they were being developed in Canada. And so I think a lot of the Battlestar Galactica actors are probably Canadian, and so it makes sense that a lot of the voice actors are also people who were based in Canada. And so I think it makes sense that there's an overlap between people who are working on Canadian TV shows or shows that filmed in Canada and who worked on games like these.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first.
Yeah, of course.
All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was
Rip
superficial.
Mako.
The Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and
No.
trying to get power restored.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar.
Okay,
There's
so
also
it's like a
human
mixed bag.
commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Yeah, Yvonne Strahovski, who voices and also is the face model for Miranda, was very well known for being the female lead on Chuck, the TV series, around the time when this came out. So I think she was definitely one of the, like the star draws for this game.
I need to talk to the council.
Head through
he
the
already
security
said that.
checkpoint and
Oh.
take a public shuttle.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
Yeah, things have
Well, CSEC took a lot
things
of
have
casualties when the
changed.
Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes.
Yeah.
They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Fair enough.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the council.
Everyone is Renegade in Mass Effect 2. I'm just
has
saying.
changed.
It would be right up Garrus' street now.
I should be going.
You need anything else? Let me
Garrus is
know.
like, why didn't I work here now? Alright, okay, cool. Hey, look, Avina's back.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
Alright.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago,
I guess that
additional
makes sense.
security precautions
More security.
were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols,
Yeah, I
weapon
mean, these
carry
all seem-
restrictions have been tightened.
Sounds like a police state to me.
That topic is beyond the scope of my programming.
Not Shepard with the social commentary.
It looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery Ward.
Oh yeah, what about Sovereign?
Sovereign
What
who
did
led
we
the
do with Sovereign?
A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic
Right.
extinction cycles.
So it's not
They're really selling the Geth did it message.
it's not
Bet you
public
can't even say
knowledge.
Reapers without inciting a panic. Reapers.
I love that we just look at her like, bro.
What stores are available on this level?
Only one store exists on this level. Citadel Souvenirs offers
Oh yeah, I
licensed
can see that.
mementos
Yeah, it's
of
the same
your
voice
visit.
actor as Gabby in
Their
the
line of
engineering.
Starship models is well regarded.
Yeah, you're right, Taro. In Mass Effect 1, everyone was more or less peaceful or not as intense, and now in this game, the focus has shifted into intense, gritty parts of the galaxy. Yeah, you're right. Everyone is kind of renegade, but that's also why I feel like it's not like you can't play Paragon, because I've done that and it's great as well. But I feel like playing Renegade makes more sense to me in this game than in the first one, personally. I just feel like it feels more like an evolution from Paragon to Renegade. I think for me, that's a story I like, or a character development I like. So, yeah, and it kind of, this game feels very Renegade.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant
Yeah, they're probably keeping the Reapers pretty classified, which, you can kind of understand. Okay, let's check this bit of the Citadel out.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place
What
for food on
food?
the whole damn Citadel.
The guy's just got folders back there. What food? High-grade provisions. This is something we can buy. Oh, sushi. Very nice. We can buy this for the chef on our ship. He wanted this. I think let's get it for him. Ooh, okay, guys. Shout out to Drew Capition, who is the main writer of Mass Effect, written by human author Drew Capition. The popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives warped or destroyed by the human survivalist cult Cerberus. And also we've got Revelation. It's a popular military historical novel by human writer Drew Capition that dramatizes human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto and the beginning of human galactic exploration. Look, we're going to buy these. They're only 5 credits. These novels exist in the real world, and you can buy and read them if you want to know more about Mass Effect. They are very good. Definitely recommend them. I think I talked about them when we were playing through Mass Effect 1, but shout out, Drew. Oh, Rajesh, thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow for Resident Evil. You are very welcome anytime. Yeah, is the food in the room with us? Look at this. My guy's just selling folders. He is absolutely lying
I just need to pick
about
up
the
some
food.
spices. Aminodextrous
Where?
and aminosinister, if you have it.
Yeah, they're real novels and they're great. If you want to check those out.
Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise.
Oh, Shepard getting stuck. Oh, and there's a level below. Let's go. Okay, sure. Let's go down and then come back up the other way. That's a good way of investigating. Ooh, this is another shop. Used ship salesman.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many
I missed the
excellent
bowlers.
ships for sale here.
Only slightly used.
Only slightly used, yes.
Okay, I guess I'm not really buying a used ship right now. That's not really what I need. Hey! Hello there. Rapid transit? Nah, we're exploring.
This clanless is a thief, and I want her arrested.
Ooh, drama.
What? I was just walking by.
Okay, let's get in the middle of this.
Sorry, I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not. Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop
Right, okay.
and take a deep breath.
Gotcha.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
I love how he has to take a breath every now and then.
I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
Hey, I'm not gonna be rude.
A decent-sized ship, even used, costs hundreds of thousands of credits.
I know. It's crazy, right? But I still like to daydream when I look at the hollows.
Fair enough.
And I could do amazing things to the engines. I'd make them sing like birds.
I want to ask about the...
Later, he runs up with C-Sec and
Yeah,
accuses
this.
me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into me.
Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Yeah, because he could have dropped it.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like.
Ooh,
She's
rude.
definitely a vagrant.
Rude.
I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the
Okay, so
Serta
everyone's just making
Foundation
assumptions.
store, she ran right into me.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Serta Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't.
I mean, there
even
are
buy
a lot of
anything
assumptions
there.
here.
That chit stayed in my pocket.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work.
Kasumi, can you weigh in as a professional?
And use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless.
Yeah, okay, so we've got a little bit of casual racism here.
All of them.
Hey, Steven, how are you? Okay, I'll look into
I'll
this.
see if I can find out what happened.
Ma'am, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to
Civilian?
find the chit, please let one of our
Bro.
officers know.
Bro.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
I should go. Let's find the Serta
I
Foundation.
felt her hand go into my pocket.
Let's see where that is
When
on
I
the map.
checked, my credit
Serta
check was
Foundation is
gone.
right over here. We'll go there and check it out.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink
I love that there are ads in it. Okay, let's check. Serta Foundation. I love that the keepers are still here, you know? Good old keepers.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster?
Ooh, do you remember these guys from the first game?
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
So, if you don't remember, these two people are not a couple, even though it seems like it. This woman is pregnant, Rebecca. She was the wife of this guy's brother. He died. I think he had a rare, congenital condition that meant he died. And so they were debating whether or not she should have, like, a procedure done while she was pregnant that would reduce the risk of the baby being born with the same defect, but she was saying, well, that could also harm the baby in other ways, right? And so regardless of what you chose, I'm guessing she had the child, clearly, but they're kind of co-parenting even though they're not a couple. But, you know, he's like the uncle because her husband is dead, right? But yeah, it's kind of nice to see these guys again. Oh, the Elsa, thank you so much. It was lovely to see you. Please have a lovely afternoon or day or whatever it is for you. Yeah, it's quite nice that a lot of these NPCs that we see in Mass Effect 1, they kind of come back if you pay attention. Right, let's get to the bottom of that.
Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Okay, so yeah, this is a kind of funny thing here. You can ask all these shops to give you a discount. And the funny thing is, the Paragon option here is to offer them promotion to be like, I'm Commander Shepard and I endorse this product. The problem is you can do that to every single store, which means nobody actually benefits because you endorse every product. I always thought that was kind of funny that that was a Paragon one.
I bet you don't make many sales. This ward isn't exactly the Presidium. Not a big market for expensive
Wow,
tech here.
Shepard, okay.
The Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
That's a noble goal, but maybe if you took off a few percentage points, sales would improve enough to offset the balance.
Shepard is
I can't
savvy.
hold a sale without permission from the district manager.
How about for one special customer with a large credit account? Someone like Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel.
Oh, you're Shepard. I didn't even think. Well, you must get injured frequently on
You must get injured a lot.
I could give you my employee
Here,
discount
have some
if that
Medigel.
would encourage you to make a large purchase.
That would certainly encourage me.
Please, browse our catalog. Good day, citizen.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chip?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
Tell me about your store.
The Serta Foundation is a human organization known for its genetic
Yeah,
therapy
sure, there's only one
regimens
shop of
and
each kind on the
genetically
Citadel.
engineered products.
It's
Serta is probably best known for the development of Medigel.
Oh, we like Medigel.
I'd like to buy something.
Purchases are made through
Yeah,
our
the hooded
catalog
character
interface.
is a companion.
It's over
It's
there.
Kasumi. She's a DLC character, but she's really cool.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Customer service, returns, exchanges, and group rates. We also find that sales are better when there's someone to personally
Yeah,
interact
she's a
with.
thief.
Though I'm not sure why a human company exclusively hires Asari to work their stores.
Okay, let's not question that.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
But let's get some Medigel capacity, and yeah, why not? Why not? Right.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control
Ooh,
sites.
let's just listen in.
Jake loves to run. What if it makes him fall down?
Jake is fine, Rebecca. He's a perfect.
I'm glad that she had the child and it all went okay. Right, let's see. I'm sure this guy's credit chit will be somewhere. We'll look for it. Yeah, we know why they hire
So which
Asari.
tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion. I thought you knew.
What? No. All I heard Varanus say was, pick up a module.
Bless. This is quite funny.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You know, I'm on a very important
I
mission
love
right
that
now.
Shepard does this
I
a
don't
lot.
doubt it. The savior of the Citadel would get nothing less.
And the problem is the damn bureaucrats. They won't get me the latest astrographic data. You can't save the galaxy with star charts from 2183, right?
2183? Why don't they just give you a slide rule and ask you to eyeball it?
Exactly. That's why I need a reliable supplier who can sell me updates at wholesale.
Look at her grifting.
Wholesale? Of course, Shepard. Anything I can do to bring the fight to the Geth. You've got it.
Savvy woman.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get
Let's
you?
just ask if the guy dropped it here.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chip?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone.
Mm-hmm.
If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Very good.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be
Very
here if
good.
you need anything.
And we don't eyeball it. Yeah. All of these things are good, so we need to make more money to buy everything, but these are good. I'll probably get this now.
This is valuable.
And maybe this, and now we're broke. Which is fine. We'll make more money doing more missions. Okay. Let's go back and tell these guys what we learned.
You know what, Quarren.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications.
Mm-hmm.
The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well. The Quarian could have stolen it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you.
What?
Get a permanent residence, or
Why
I'll
are they
run
so
you in for
rude? She
vagrancy.
did nothing. Oh, oops, I missed the Paragon check.
Thank you.
Whoops.
I wish I could give you something more than words.
What the hell was that CSEC guy's problem? He had no evidence that you did anything wrong.
I don't know. Everyone's been like that since I got here.
Poor girl.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Ooh.
What can I get you?
Let's.
You know what I haven't had in ages? Ramen. My grandmother used to make the best ramen. Delicious. Thinking back, I really should have stolen her recipe.
Kasumi stealing everything. Alright, so we visited all 3 shops, which is good. Okay. Let's go back upstairs. Yeah, it was really rude of them to just... I should have, I missed the Paragon interrupt. But, should have told that guy, hey, what's your problem? Right, okay. Let's just check what's this way before we go to the council.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
Kara's right next to them. I love that this is a quest, like, find out if they're a fish. Yeah, you stand up for her. I would have done that. I missed the interrupt.
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
It's festive, and you like ships.
I am good, thank you,
I'm
Ricky.
an
How are you?
engineer, honey. I look at ships all day.
So this is like the gift shop.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Accuse her of classism. Wow. God, Renegade Shepherd has no chill.
You know, for a bunch of cheap touristy crap, your
Wow,
prices are pretty
okay.
high.
I am sorry you feel that way. There are many stores on the Citadel. Perhaps another would be more in your price range.
So you're saying I'm poor? Just because I'm not as well off.
Just because I spent all my money like 5 minutes ago.
What? No, I...
Hey everyone! This store discriminates against the poor.
Please, calm down. As an apology, I'll let you have my station employee discount. Is that
Shepard.
acceptable?
Well, alright. But you still hurt my feelings.
Please, enjoy your shopping experience.
Oh my god, Renegade Shepherd is hilarious. I'm sorry. How old is the Monstera in the background? That's a good point. 3 or 4 years. I think... No. 4 or 5 years old, I think. Yeah, it is pretty big. I feel like it has grown a lot in the last year or two. I feel like now it has a good sunny spot, and it just is out of control. That was really funny, Shepard. Wow. Whew. Oh my god, yes. When we get more money, we need to come back for this. If you know, you know. Please tell me someone in chat understands this reference to the space hamster. Please. Am I that old? Does someone else know what this is? Yeah. Yes, Minsk. It's a reference to Minsk in Baldur's Gate. He's got a space hamster called Boo. And so, obviously, by the time this came out, Baldur's Gate 3 did not exist. So, this was a reference to Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, where Minsk is also an NPC, and he has a space hamster called Boo. So you can get a miniature space hamster. Go for the eyes, Boo. And you can buy some fish, and you can buy some ships. We should definitely come back and get all these souvenirs at some point. Let's just... when we're not broke. When we're not buying all the upgrades. I wonder if we can ask her about the fish. She would know.
Welcome back.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel souvenirs outlets are owned by the council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable
No
for
pet
displaying your
Threshamore. I feel like that's a missed
personal
opportunity. Okay, so she can't tell
Thanks
us
for your
anything
time.
about the fish.
Of course, citizen.
I feel like maybe if we go to the Presidium and we look at the lake, we can, like, find out. Oh, what's this way? Oh, okay, there's an upstairs. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I think the reporter might be around. So many shops, so little money, but let's get all the discounts.
What can I do for you?
I do a little hunting myself, you know.
That right. What sort of prey can a squishy human take down?
Gaff
He doesn't know who we are.
mercenary scum.
What? Where?
The Terminus. I'm heading out again soon, and I'm looking for sponsors.
Huh. I respect anyone who hunts game like that. Sure. I'll give you a discount.
Very good, very good.
Thanks for your help.
Not a problem.
Let's just see what he has.
Bring
We
me
won't
back
buy
again
anything because
soon,
we're broke
would you?
now, but
I'd
it's
like
good
to
to know.
turn one to
Ooh,
a desk
my guy's got weapons for days. Cool, cool, cool. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll
So
do some
what
more
do you
missions
think?
and come back.
Maybe a shotgun? I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop barrage of death.
If you can hit anything.
That's funny. Okay.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun.
Right.
I hear it has 11 billion players.
Yeah, sorry, we did just accuse the Asari of discriminating against the poor. It was great.
Do you have any games
If you
you'd
go
like to
back
trade
like a
in?
few minutes in the
You get 2
stream,
credits toward a new game.
you'll find it. That is quite funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna explore before we go to the Citadel. Oh,
People want to hear your story, Shepard.
right. This lady. Well, we're Renegade now.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jelani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when
Oh,
you
we
first became
remember.
Inspector. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
Sorry, don't remember, don't care.
But the people remember you, Shepard. Your back, your news. I just want to give your story its due.
Mm-hmm.
Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives.
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions. I wish I'd done that the first time we met.
Ever the diplomat.
Bitch. I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Check vid. Did we get it?
I mean, she got what she wanted. So, I mean, I always think this is not a smart choice to make, but hey, it's a funny one. I think, again, here the clever thing is to not get baited by her, because that's what she wants, right? She wants you to look bad, so I don't think punching her is a very smart thing to do, but it's fine. It's a funny thing to do. Yeah, no, this shepherd has no chill. We're sticking with it. We're consistent. Ooh, Presidium groundskeeper. He'll know.
Nothing I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a
It's
lot.
true. She does help
I
in the
think it's
third
right
game.
Behind where's the restroom? Those are reservoirs. The Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonasy's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff tourists throw garbage in.
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Where is that gift shop?
In the market downstairs from the bar. Delea sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit for.
Okay, so now we know.
Thanks for your time.
And yeah, I think the smart thing is definitely to not punch the bartender, but I know a lot of you really want to see what happens when you do, so here we go. The game does remember a lot of your choices, so I think you have to be strategic about each one.
What will it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't
Okay.
know why humans always ask me that.
I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy enough.
This is... it's green?
And guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're Dextro DNA like me.
Okay.
And if you are, it'll kill you.
Alright, well,
Anything else?
now we're okay.
I'm done for now.
We're
Let
okay.
me know if you change your mind.
The funny thing is, I feel like that could have been a really cool renegade interrupt with the reporter where you're saying, hey, stop being like this, right? You're essentially pitting people against each other. It was a really tough call, but ultimately we, you know, did what was necessary to preserve peace. Hi, sorry, guy, we were just barging into your restroom. Maybe there is if you don't punch, if you don't take that option. That's how you drink in the future. Yeah, I know. Right, okay. Well, actually, now that we have punched her, I'm just wondering, should we redo that and not punch her to see if there's another option? Because now I'm actually curious to see if there's a way you can still, like, dress her down, but in a renegade way. I'm actually kind of curious to see that. Can I keep drinking? Thank you. I'll stay hydrated. I actually kind of want to see if there's, see, how long ago was that? What time is it? Oh, this is not long ago. Let me see if I can go back and if there's a way we can... Because I kind of want to know. Oh, yeah, I did save right before. Let's see if there's a way we can...
Khaleesa been seen in Al
If we
Jalani,
don't
West
do
of the
that,
News.
if we can still, like, give her a good comeuppance.
I interviewed you 2 years ago when you
'Cause that would
first
be
became
interesting.
Spectre. You presented your case
Because I've
very
only
well on
ever
camera.
either
Do you have a
punched her
minute?
or...
Sorry, don't remember.
I think
don't
been
care.
diplomatic with her. I
But
want
the
to see if there's a
people
way you
remember
can kind of
you,
talk her
You're bad, you're
down, but
news.
while still being
I
Paragon.
just want to give your story its due.
Because punching her is quite funny, but it means you don't get to see the rest of the conversation.
Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle
And she's a really
hinged on your
biased
words.
interviewer.
True, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing
Yeah,
hundreds
okay, so
of
that was the
human
interrupt. Let's see what if you
lives,
don't take the
and
interrupt, what you
securing the
say.
continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
Oh, okay, see, I like this.
Saving everyone only happens in vids. There will be sacrifices. Being in charge means making sure they lead to the greater objective.
I actually kind of like that.
That's a reality shared by all soldiers, in command and on the ground. Don't you dare suggest I made that call lightly.
I didn't mean to accuse...
You're damn right you didn't. I won't have you disrespect any of those who gave their lives that day. They are heroes, all of them. They deserve better than you.
Okay, Shepard.
Commander Shepard, first
No, that's an
human
even
Spectre,
better response than punching her.
hero of the Battle of
Even
the
though that was
Citadel.
funny.
Check vid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
And we one-upped her, which I always like. Okay, you know what? I'll actually go with that because that was actually better than punching her. Oh, and yes, let's go back and keep drinking because we might get an Easter egg. Always weapon damage. Come on, guys. Even though she's more of a tech character. Let's go back and have multiple drinks and see what happens. You think punching was better? I mean, punching is quite funny. But I kind of like taking her out with words.
What'll it be?
Okay.
I want the strongest thing you have.
Let's see if Shepard's gonna get drunk. Okay.
This is... it's green?
And guaranteed they're not.
Let's see what happens.
Unless you're Dextro DNA like me.
He does say it's quite strong, so I feel like there's only so many of these we can take. Okay.
Anything else?
Thanks, Gremlin Council.
There you are. Anything else?
Imagine Shepard just going up being like, I want 3 shots.
Impressed. I've never seen anyone drink 3 of these.
Are we making like a constitution save?
Anything else?
Hit me again.
How about we mix it up a little? This is genuine
What the
Victorian
heck?
ale, uncut.
Okay,
Don't ask
I like
about
this Easter
guns.
egg.
I've been serving here 8 years. I've never seen anyone have this and stay on their feet.
Drinking on the job. Shepard remains the worst boss.
Anything else?
Do it.
I like how she's
Okay,
getting more
for
drunk.
you, something special. This is Krogan liquor, Rincon. You'll set off radiological alarms after you drink it.
Yeah, she's
That's
just
what
drinking
you
through the
want.
helmet. Yeah, she doesn't. That's why she's not getting drunk.
Hell yeah. Put more of the stuff in the thing, more stuff goes in.
Your funeral, sister.
Yeah, someone needs to bring Shepard home. Oh, I love that he's even adding flair. Okay, go on, bartender. Are we gonna pass out again? Garrus and Kasumi just there, like, side-eyeing Shepard. Shepard, please. This guy just trying to mind his own business. Oh, bless. Shepard, what a great boss you are. Leading by example. I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we did that. At least this drink wasn't poisoned. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry you guys had to see me like that. Right, okay. Right, we did what we came for. I think let's...
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair.
Did we... What does the journal say? Krogan sushi. Yeah, we do need to go back and tell these Krogan about the... Let's go back and tell the Krogan on the floor below that there are no fish in the Presidium lakes. Someone made this hilarious like edit where it's Steve Carell's character in The Office who's like in Mass Effect, like if he was in charge in Mass Effect, and it's so funny. But yeah, like Shepard genuinely is a dodgy boss at times. Like if Michael Scott was in
Heard not on the Presidium. That'd be the day.
Can we tell these guys about the fish? No? Oh, they would like to taste fish. Oh, but I'm not gonna buy them a fish to eat. That's sad. No, I don't want to do that. Not right now. Not right now. Let's leave that. Sorry. Let's go to the Presidium. That was a white girl wasted in
This meeting
2185.
would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
Oh.
My advisor is unavailable.
Anderson is
As
counselor
I represent
and
the voice
probably
of
hates
humanity
it.
and the Alliance.
Thank you.
Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
You said you wanted to meet with me. I didn't realize they'd be here too.
Thank you,
We've
Eric.
heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
Hey.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper.
Did we all
Sovereign.
forget?
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space.
Did we not see
we have
Sovereign?
dismissed that claim.
Council remains the council.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew.
Oh yes,
ever
you're
spoke
right.
with
Thank you.
I believe.
I forgot to talk to the
But
groundskeeper.
without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual.
Mhm.
He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on
Of
perpetuating.
course, council remains the council.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest
Right.
that Sovereign
Sure.
was not a
Great.
Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated.
Dang.
By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
Calm down, sir.
I guess I'm on my own. Again.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Okay.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems. But Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
So, I know you can just be like, nah, we don't need that. I feel like it is helpful to have as much support and as many lifelines as we can. So I'm just going to say, like, nah.
I accept your offer.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
I don't need their help. I just need you to keep them off my back.
Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Oh,
Anderson,
our favorite.
We need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
I got a long list of people I didn't want to see. And your name is right at the top.
The feeling is mutual, believe me. Your return is a bureaucratic nightmare for us.
I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council.
Can we punch Udina again?
You what? Consular, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
I'm here because the fate of humanity is at stake. That's what you should care about.
All you soldiers think alike. You charge headfirst into a problem with no regard for the long-term consequences.
I make the decisions around here, Udina. Your job is to clean up the mess I leave behind. Understand?
Of course, Counselor. Given the potential size of this
Oh,
one,
he's not happy with
I'd
this
better get
arrangement.
started. I'll be in my office.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Yeah, so glad we didn't choose him at the end. Well, this is the thing, like, you could argue that we trust and like Anderson more, but Udina's obviously the career politician, so I understand the pros and cons. Nobody likes Udina, but you could argue that he wants the job and he'll get the job done, whereas Anderson is more reluctant. It's not necessarily what he wants to do, because he's a soldier, but, you know, we trust that he'll do it well.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, He knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to
Yeah,
attend
fair
all
enough.
those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered
Clever.
with.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are
I
sitting
mean,
around
there was a lot
5
of damage
years.
done, I get it.
The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it
I love the
seamless.
Keepers just being like,
We never
absolutely
really thought of
not.
them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos.
Yeah, I guess it
With
exploded.
who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
I see.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there.
Please enjoy your rest,
But they are
Smiling Man.
increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Oh, Caden.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Alenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Alenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission.
Hmm.
It's classified. I can't say any more.
Of
Not
course.
while you're working at Cerberus.
We're kind of on opposite ends of that now.
How have the last
Which is
couple years
sad,
treated
right?
you?
Given the history.
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying.
Fight the good fight.
Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much
okay.
as I complain, I've got an important job to do here.
That's true.
The front line. That's got to be yours.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council
Oh,
isn't
we
knowing
just
the
said
truth
that.
about, but I know how important it is.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I
As you go.
understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here.
It's not a
Just
bad office.
do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
No, that is true. Definitely don't trust Cerberus. Don't trust anyone. Alright. Let's go... Right, okay. So this is basically all we can do in the Presidium. So we can go back... I think let's go back to the Dark Star Lounge, because I forgot to ask, you're quite right, forgot to speak to the guy again about the fish, because I reloaded. So let's go do that. Let us go and... I think it was this way? Yeah. I trust my gun and Garrus, yes. Absolutely. Right. Okay, let's chat to this guy again about the fish.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the...
Those are the only place I know of on. Everything would be so much in the market downstairs.
Thanks for your time.
If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demile flowers across from the conduit. They're coming.
Dumb decisions for breakfast, right? Like, but we're getting their resources. And that's also good. Right, let's tell them the good news or the bad news, depending.
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing.
So that was the Asari consort from the first
Ugh.
game.
Asari is so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
That's quite funny. Okay. Good stuff. now we can go back to... I think we've done everything we can do on our... on the Citadel for now. So... yeah. Right. So let's go back to the Normandy. Wait, where's the... yeah, that would be the dock. Taro, please go to sleep. I'm wrapping it up soon anyway. We're just gonna go back to the ship now, and then we will see if there's any last bits to do there, and then I'll probably also stop for today before we go to a new place. You were still finding Zaid familiar, so apparently his face was modeled from Chris Hubbard. He's a low-profile actor. He appeared in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series before. Okay, that's cool. He does have quite a unique face. So yeah, I could see how that maybe was the case.
Commander, you've received a new message.
Okay, we've got a new message.
Terminal.
Oh yeah, Marcus read. Okay. So I'm gonna mark all the ones we've already read. So Emily Wong says, "You're alive. How come you broke whatever cover you've been under 2 years but didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know." Emily Wong. I didn't see you, girl. Okay, so all these other ones. Oh, okay. So this is from a woman called Nala Butler. She says, "Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear that when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus's squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs, and he died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened there wasn't Garrus's fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself. And please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you." Alright. So, we've got Mordin's assistant saying, "Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solus's clinic. I'd no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check. How bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the max powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice." Yeah. Yeah, so all of these we've read before. So just gonna... there we go. Marcus read. Okay, so I'm gonna go speak... I'm gonna go check with the upgrades, and then I'm gonna go speak with the chef who needed the supplies. Yeah, let's just research. So you have to buy the upgrade, but you also have to actually install it. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's go back. I don't suppose these guys have anything new to say yet. I think it's too soon.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Perhaps later. Trying to determine how Scale Itch got onto Normandy. Sexually transmitted disease only carried by Varen.
Mordin.
Implications unpleasant. Anything else?
I'll let you.
Everything he says is
We'll be here
hilarious.
if you need me.
Oh, thank you, Mo the Gaming. Thank you. I really appreciate you. That's a really nice thing to say. Yeah, let's not think about the implications of how that got on board if it's a sexually transmitted disease that comes from Varen. Let's not. Let's not. I know, right? That's horrible. Ooh, Kasumi's gonna be down here, but let's go and speak to the chef. And get him some sushi.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
At our own risk.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really
We're not gonna
came
insult the
through.
chef by not trying his food. Absolutely not. Okay, so I think, I hope there's no Varen on board. Let's not think about that too much. Let's see if we can find Kasumi. I think she will be here, maybe? Or maybe this is where Saeed is. Nope, this is where she is. Oh, lots of stuff in her cabin. She's got drinks. Okay. Shepard is the drunk. Goes straight for the alcohol. Just goes into someone else's space and immediately makes a drink. Shepard. What on earth? Oh, I guess it's been a long day. Okay. Let's investigate and then we'll chat to her.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of
Oh yeah, she has
paper in
she
your hands,
keeps real
their
books. I
musty
think that's
smell.
nice.
It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
I could imagine that in the future maybe real books are rare.
That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who
wow.
hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
I kind of appreciate that. Kasumi just appreciates things like art and books. That's quite nice.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not.
What
there
does
was
it
a
say?
big museum
Rakesh?
show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going
Can't-
on tour. Very
can't see
high
his surname.
security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Oh, thank you, Mo. That's very kind of you.
The red rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out.
Oh,
In place of
romantic.
whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Okay, let's chat.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius.
Okay.
Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal.
No, I haven't played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I actually haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games, which in the beginning was just because I didn't have, I've never played on consoles, and so all the games that used to be exclusively for consoles, I've just not played. I think now, I guess I don't have any experience with JRPGs. I was more of a CRPG player, and so they feel quite different, but, you know, I might enjoy them. I just feel like they're a very different kind of RPG. Okay, actually, I think Kasumi and Saeed probably don't have upgrades that they can tell us about because they're DLC characters. I've heard it's really good. Yeah, I know a lot of people who say it's a fantastic game. It's just not one I've played. Right, okay, let's see. Where did we get up to? I think maybe, because I'm only going to be playing for a little while longer, maybe we do one of these side missions. Yeah, I think let's go and do one of these N7 missions. Let's see which one is the closest. And then that's a good note to end it on, I think. I haven't done any of the loyalty missions yet. I'm recruiting first, and then we'll do the loyalty missions later. I'm trying to find a good balance between doing the recruiting and the main story and side stuff, so we're not advancing too fast, but not too slow either. Okay, so you kind of see how they made the Citadel a lot smaller. I'm not going to go straight to the loyalty mission yet. I'm going to... Oh, wait, no. This is where we need... Aha. Yes, we need to go to the mass relay. I'm saving Kasumi's mission for, like, a moment of light brevity, because it's really funny. Yeah, I'm going to do some side stuff so we can get some money. Yeah, I think... let's go back to Omega, because I think one of these side... The other planets in the system had one of those missions. Yeah, so let's go... I think Father was where there was like a Cerberus mission. Actually, let's just... We've got fuel. Let's just buy probes. Great. So yeah, basically you'll need the fuel. You'll see here. when you travel to these, you see how the fuel depletes. If you run out of fuel, you will just auto go back to the nearest mass relay. So yeah, it's a slightly different system than the than the first game, but it has its merits. Let's scan this planet because I've heard it's rich.
Probe launched.
Oh, Hypermesa, don't worry at all. I know that a lot of people are playing Resident Evil right now and don't want to get spoiled. It's totally fine. That is part of why the VODs always stay up, so you can catch them at a convenient time.
Probe launched.
I will be continuing Resident Evil 9 tomorrow for anyone who is watching that or wants to watch that. We're probably halfway through the game, I don't know, but probably. But it's quite good. I think we're probably coming to the point where I imagine they might switch back to Leon just because we've been playing as Grace for quite a while, and I think we've mostly done this area that we're in. I think there's not a lot left, so I anticipate we might switch to Leon soon. But that'll be fun. I'm playing it, you know, blind. I have avoided watching other people's playthroughs, so I also don't know what's happening. But it's really good. I did not play Dead Space, but I own it. I might like it. I've heard a lot of people say I probably would. Well, thank you, of course. You know, I really appreciate everyone who comes to these streams, you know, whether you're lurking or you're chatting or however, like, it's all really lovely and supportive. So I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. Right, so I think we're scanning one of these.
An anomaly.
Yeah. So this is the planet where there's a base. So basically we're trying to look, we're listening out for where the signal's coming from. Oh yeah, so this white... Yeah. So this unlocks... Now we can land there.
Something on our sensors.
But let's continue scanning first. Let's deplete the planet and then go. So this basically replaces the Mako missions where you'd have to run around and mine minerals. So I know some of you had a fondness for that, but it's to streamline the gameplay. What's my favorite Resident Evil game of all time? It's tricky. I think 9 is amazing. I haven't finished it yet, so I don't feel like I can say like it's the best, but I'm really, really enjoying it. I think Resident Evil 4 has a soft space in my heart, you know, because I played it so much, but I think it's an outlier for Resident Evil games. It's very different from the first ones, and so I kind of see it as its own, like, the wacky adventures of Leon. And, you know, if you know anything about the development cycle of that, it was actually originally meant to be something else, which kind of explains why it's a different tone. I do love it, but it's just absolutely a ridiculous game. It's just Leon aura farming for a bunch of hours. So I think out of what I consider more traditional Resident Evil games, I really like 2. I like 2 and Code Veronica, but I think 2 is probably the classic for me, and I think the remake actually holds up really well. I played that and I really liked it.
Launching probe.
Droodle, thank you so much. I'm just gonna wrap this up very soon, so you're not gonna miss much. But it was lovely to have you as always, and I will maybe see you tomorrow or another day soon. Am I better than the Reapers? I'm still depleting these planets. No, I'm not. I never said I was. Guys, we gotta build some upgrades, right? So we can take on the Reavers.
Launching probe.
That is fine. You are all welcome to lurk anytime you want. I'm someone who lurks when I watch the streams, so I totally get it. I just put them on and relax. Oh, it's depleted. Great. Right, now we land. All right. I don't really know if it matters who we bring, but let's bring Saeed because we didn't bring him before. Let's just do it just for vibes. Yeah, I didn't play the remake of 4 yet. I do own the remakes of 2, 3, and 4, so I'm thinking maybe after I've finished Resident Evil 9 and after I've played Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake, I might go back and play the Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remakes on stream because I've got them. So we might continue with more horror stuff. Bye, 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 bye. Anyone who needs to leave, we're just gonna do a little bit more and then we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah, Amelia, do you know what? That is absolutely valid. They are scary, and I think it's just very different how easily you get sort of jump scared by those things. I'm not immune to getting spooked at all. I think I just look like I'm unbothered because my my response to getting startled is freeze. So I would never go like, whoa! Like, that's just never going to happen. My genuine response to being startled is like, I just freeze. And so if I'm already sat still, you would barely see it because that's just my genuine reaction to being spooked. So yeah, I think sometimes people might be like, oh, Amanda's not scared at all. I'm like, no, I can be, but it just looks different. You know, things look different in different people. Right? I mean, can't remember what it is we came here for, but I mean, I'm happy to kill these nuts. We already killed enough of them in Omega. Let's keep ruining their day. Okay. The reaction. Oh, there was glass in the way. Disappointing. Would have been a perfect headshot otherwise. Right. Okay, what's going on here? I do appreciate that since you now need to reload, since there's ammo in this game, I appreciate that the enemies drop them. Okay, so, interrogation Corporal Giro, subject Cerberus Agent Tyrone Rawlings. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus' involvement in Rachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without this cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture. Having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse, he had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, which means torture, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. Right, so they straight up killed this guy. Right, okay. Yeah, look, it literally is like that. I'm not even that stoic. I think it's just that I respond differently, you know. I think I have very internalized feelings, if that makes sense, you know. Unless I'm acting, in which case, obviously, I have to make them more external. But, yeah, I think we just process things differently and we show things differently, right? It's no right or wrong. Ooh.
This should slow him down.
He's a boss. Probably the boss. Okay, but let's take out the squishies first.
I'll tear you apart.
Right.
Watch for drone.
Okay, so let's get in line of sight of this guy.
Firing a high-impact shot.
There's no friendly fire, really, but Garrus was kind of in the way of that. Okay, so that brought out local security. Objective is that way, so we go this way first. You know me. What was that? Refined platinum. See? Always go the other way first. For loot. Look, yes, I think absolutely, like, I'm not in any way criticizing this, but I think, yeah, of course, content creation, for people who do that as a full-time job, like, it is entertainment, and I can absolutely see why, you know, I think there's a difference between, so, I think because I'm a voice actor who talks about video games, my approach to this just personally is that I'm not going to, in any way, react or respond differently to things than I would if I was not being observed, because I feel like I'm already an actor. And so if I was playing a character, unless I was doing a bit for like comedy purposes, there's no point in me streaming and then kind of putting on a show or like being a different kind of person than I am, because then what's the point? Whereas I think if I was streaming, you know, as a content creator, if that was my job, I think it makes more sense that you, to an extent, can develop a persona. And I don't mean that in a disingenuous way. I think it's just, you know, you might be a little more comedic than maybe you would be like just as yourself. Or again, you maybe amp it up a little bit because you are an entertainer, you are a host, you are a presenter. And I think that makes total sense. Also, just to preserve a bit of your, I guess, like privacy, like you might, it's also like why, you know, some people are VTubers, like they choose to kind of embody a character or a representation of them that is animated rather than necessarily show their own face. And I think that's like a very clever thing to do, because that way you can kind of keep a bit of control over your personal life and keep that separate. But I think because I'm already kind of I say a public figure, like I'm not that famous, but you know, I am already someone who is being scrutinized by the public to an extent because I'm a performer. I just feel like there's no point in me trying, like, I could VTube, sure, but like people already know what I look like and what I sound like. So yeah, I just kind of said, nah, there's no point. I might as well just do me. Yeah. If there was friendly fire, I would definitely shoot people. Yeah. Let's all remember the scientists who would run into, oh wait, no, failed that. Who would run into the line of fire in that one mission in Mass Effect 1. Like the one time I had to keep replaying because I wanted it to be perfect. And yeah, look, I think it's totally valid that content creation does have performative elements in it to an extent. Like it's entertainment, right? How do you make it more entertaining?
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured
Rip this
Cerberus
guy.
agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Ooh, okay, we can send it to the Alliance, we can give it to Cerberus, we can keep it for ourselves. Wow. This feels like the Renegade thing is like, see what we want to do with it later.
Data received.
Keep it to blackmail Cerberus. Alright, okay. Yeah, and look, that is a fair point. You know, the more of your authentic self you put out there, the more you are vulnerable to criticism of every kind. And that's also why I say it's a personal choice, and I think it's completely valid to not put too much of your personal self out there, because I don't think you owe people that necessarily. I think, again, people like me are already under scrutiny. People will already be very comfortable talking about voice actors and criticizing us, and, you know, either our performances, you know, they'll compare us to other voice actors all the time, or, you know, they'll just pass judgment and say, I don't think that person is very good at their job. They'll say all sorts of things about us. So I think you just kind of have to have a thick skin with that already. I feel like anything I do as a content creator, if we can call myself that, is, you know, they'll already be saying that about me as a performer. So it's the same. Yeah, we're holding a bargaining chip, guys. I think that's what we're doing. Right. I think this is a good point to stop. That was just a tiny little side mission. We got some data on Cerberus. Who knows what that will come in handy for? But I think this is a good place to probably pause it for today, and we'll be back. Not on next Wednesday, which is when I normally do Mass Effect, but the week after, just because next week I'm quite bogged down with evening work for this audiobook project, so I will not be streaming Mass Effect. I will be streaming Resident Evil 9 tomorrow, where we're continuing the playthrough from where we left off. So yeah, that will be my only other stream this week, is the one tomorrow. And then next week, I'll be kind of gone for a little while. And then I'll come back next week on, I think, Friday, maybe? I've heard that maybe there'll be a special Wuthering Waves broadcast. If that is the case, then I'll probably do the reaction to that. Oh, no, actually, I lied. This Friday, I will be back. So I'll be streaming Thursday this week. Tomorrow, I'll be doing Resident Evil 9, and then Friday this week I will be part of there's like a podcast that Styx is arranging for Wuthering Waves content creators, and I've been invited to join that, where we talk about Luke's the new interlude quest and the lore implications of that. So I'll show up for that, but feel free to join for any of those. And then next week, I'll be back on Friday. If there is a special broadcast for 3.2, I'll be there for that. And I think also probably Saturday, Alex Golf and I will continue Disco Elysium. And if we haven't finished Resident Evil, I'll probably wrap up that on the weekend as well. But I'll let you guys know. But yes, if you are here for Mass Effect, it will be probably not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that I'm back, unfortunately, because I have work. So it will be quite a late stream if I tried to sneak it in. So I will be on a brief Mass Effect hiatus, but I'll be back the week after. As always, I hope you had a really nice time here. You are always very welcome and very appreciated. I'm just gonna see if there's anyone on Twitch we should raid before we head off. Oh look, Marco's is on doing some stuff. Let's just go and raid him for once. I feel like that's quite fun. So if you guys want to go and see Marco, I think he might be doing some Resident Evil stuff. I'm not quite sure, but I'll send you to him. If you want to go say hi to Marco Meatball, do so. I'm gonna start that raid, and yeah, take care otherwise, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, Arieli. Yes, I will have a fantastic rest of my evening, and I hope you do too. I'm gonna start the raid and put this on BRB. Hi, hey door. To all my scandies out there. All right, I'm gonna start that raid, and and I'll put this on BRB. So see you soon. Say hi to Marco.